All right, I think we are now recording. Hey everyone, welcome to our first live stream of the new year here at the Beer Money Network. Joining me tonight is Tasty Wallet, a perennial favorite here on the show. So thank you for joining us again, Tasty.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, so tonight is an interesting night with the fishing event. Actually, the last couple events have been a little interesting because they've sort of messed with the way that matchmaking's working. So normally you'd be matching sort of the same sort of tier that you're at. Like if you're really high level, you've won a lot of matches. They'll match you with someone about the same. Same number of wins, but this last update they put out, they completely botched it, right? And so now you could be matched up with anyone. So we have a really good chance for tonight's winner to possibly be a dark horse, someone that we might not have suspected could possibly win it. But here they are, and it could be a fun night. So, Tasty, I take it you're just going to push it all through, no mulligans or anything tonight?
That's the goal.
All right. So, he's going for that podium spot. Of course, as you can see on the screen right now, I have my phone, and I left it on this screen that it started at to let you see that we're starting at a 40,000 Atlas Buck starting pot. All right, so that we know what this is beginning with, and we've got 2.5 hours left of this thing. So we're gonna have some fun here. I'm just gonna go ahead and post the links here for a second, and then I'm gonna go start playing. So give me just a moment or two to start posting the links everywhere, and I'm gonna get in on the game. Of course, this is all live. What you see is what you get. People that have accused us of being bots, you can follow along to how I play, and you can see when I mess up, or you can see when I nail that or snipe that 17th fish that pops up. That happens.
Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to share my screen, so they could probably still accuse me of cheating.
Yeah, well, if someone really wanted to do a play-by-play of how the event went through the night and what happens and what you say, they could line it all up if they wanted to. But we might get matched up at some point. Of course, it happens on occasion, so they can actually see what our competition would look like.
Yep, they might see me botch it or just snipe that last fish. So we'll see what happens.
Botching it is something that happens often. To me.
Yep.
All right.
Well, for those who have just been joining us, I did lose my first match. I went up against somebody who's really good. And,
someone we hadn't heard of before, right?
Yeah, someone I never was like, and you know what? I think they had bot in their name too.
So, you sure it wasn't Joe?
Well, maybe it was.
Joe likes to mess around with that sort of thing.
It could have been Akane. He likes to change her name every week.
Yeah. Yeah, was it last week? She impersonated Pharaoh on the last event?
It was Pharaoh with an extra 8.
Yeah.
So far, I've lost my first match, and then it wouldn't match me for a while, so that's kind of like having a second loss.
Yeah, if you're just spinning your wheels there, sometimes...
Not a good way to start the night.
No. Well, at least you've started. I am still here screwing around with twiddling my thumbs. But, I've lost about 7.5 minutes of play.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I'm okay.
Although it might be really hard to catch up to like top 50 or even top 25.
Yes, since we're having the
mulligan. I mean, the way that matching works.
Yeah, the wonky matching. Normally I use that. That's my buffer. That's what helps me stay in that because I know everybody else is having a hard time keeping up. People at the top can't always win. Somebody has to lose every match.
Someone does. I just lost another one because I tried to snipe the 16th one and I was off just slightly. Well, I snagged the first one and they didn't get it. Good way to start.
Yeah, always good when they miss the first one. That's pretty
Yeah,
much
they
a
even
win in
missed
the
the second
pocket.
one because they were
Yeah,
trying to go for the first one.
yeah. That first one, you've got to have
Yep,
your
as long as I
finger.
don't miss.
You got to have your finger on the hook right away when the match starts, and be ready just to flip it up like real quick if that fish shows up right at the beginning.
Sometimes you don't get an opportunity to catch it the second time around.
No, no, no. The first one, like the first three, you don't always get a second chance. In fact, you hardly
Yeah,
ever.
you got it exactly. And I made that change recently in my guide.
Yeah,
For
they've
the
got to go for
second
the
and
first
third
time.
fish,
Yeah.
you have to get it the first cycle. Or you're not getting it.
Hmm. All right, I'm gonna post on Reddit so I can get some of the Red trolls to screw with us here.
It was nice. One of the trolls got banned.
Oh, did he or she?
Yeah, the one that kept accusing all of us of cheating.
Oh, they finally
Whoever
got
that
banned.
person is. Yep, they finally got banned.
Well, good because they kept on making these crazy accusations without a shed of evidence.
A
In
shed
fact,
or a shred.
a shred. Yeah, I drop my R sometimes. A shred of evidence. Yes, you're right. Nothing. It's just constant accusations, and every time you try to go against this person with even a little bit of evidence, they just accuse you of cheating.
Or even asking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're cheating. They've got to be. Really? At this
I'm up
point,
against someone named Fisher Minister.
Fisher Minister. Well, there
Yep.
you go. Someone that thinks the
Minister
fish.
is not catching any fish.
Well, he's too busy ministering to them.
That's true. Speaks to the fish.
Somebody's got to, I guess. All right. I'm going to just post on the Discord right now, and this will be my last bit of stalling before I jump into the game. I finally posted it everywhere. And if you guys are unfamiliar with this, we do have a Discord server where all of us, kind of chat during the day and talk about all the events and, different going-ons on Atlas Earth and other beer money apps. So it's a great place to, make some friends and get a good education on the apps out there that you can make a few extra bucks on. It's worked out well. My new favorite is Benjamin, but I know that you don't quite have the same affinity for that, Tasty. As I bother him while he's fishing.
So I've actually recently become a little bit burnt out on running ads.
Well, you were the only one that
bit.
was able to do the bridge with the unlimited ads, right? So you had a little bit of extra burnout to go there.
Yeah, I did. Oh, Zeph's in first. That's interesting. Good for him.
Well, I haven't opened up the leaderboard yet. I can open it up now. It wouldn't let me initially because I hadn't done a match yet.
I have no idea where I stand because I
Yeah, because so this is the other change that's driving us nuts, right? Driving me nuts is the loading of the leaderboard. Is that driving you as nuts as us as it is for me, Tasty? Like I'm showing it right now. Sorry, you're.
I mean, the thing of it is because I'm trying to go for top 3. I don't load the leaderboard. I just have other people do it for me, so I can kind of see where I'm at.
You're right. All right, enough screwing around. It's time for me to jump in and actually do some fishing. Oh, did I lose my Oh, I lost it. I'll have to share my screen again. It apparently decided when to go away, so after this match, I'll put it back. But yeah, it looks like Akari is Consequence, who's currently in second, right behind and tied with Zeph.
Zeph's in second now. I just saw an update.
Well, that means Akari must
She's
have won.
consequence.
Yeah, I think so. If you look at the picture, it's an anime woman, and we know that she loves all things Japanese, including anime. Ooh, you missed a fish. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to try and share back. I don't know why I lost it, but we will bring it back. No, there. Now I'll try and pull up my live stream on my other one so I can see if there's any comments going on. Alright, connected. Alright, so my first win. Lovely. Okay, we got 3 people watching, so we have an audience already, so that's great. Alright, so as you can see, I won my first match. Oh, now I'm covering up Tasty. Yeah, I had everything set up, but it lost it. Well, now that your camera's finally working, I don't wanna cover you up. Alright, there we go.
Yeah, I had plugged it into a different USB port, and that fixed the issue.
It had a wonky USB port.
Yeah, I just kept going in and out.
Ooh, I got mayor income. Somebody bought one of my badges. Thank you, whoever. Let's take a quick look and see who got me the buy there. All right. Someone bought one in Falls Church, so thank you. So, all right. So the pot's at 48,000. Consequences in first. Who pretty sure it's Akari. She's gotten really good at the games for being so new at it. I've been pleased at how well that she's learned. I have to be honest. I thought she was gonna. Oh, I missed the first one. I thought she was going to totally not do well because she had so many questions on the very first time she did an event. I didn't think she was grasping the concepts, but man, she learned them real quick. I missed the first fish in the other one.
Beat me quite a bit of times too.
Yeah. No, she picked it up real quick. Oh, you missed a fish. And another fish. Alright, I'm going to win this one now. My opponent just missed 2 in a row.
I just sniped my opponent. They were ahead of me the whole time, too. Like, they were catching that fish every time before I was. I didn't have enough time to try to change my position. I don't like to do that later because then I would miss the fish. But I ended up sniping the last one at the end. Like, before like how I talked about how you can snipe it before even the fish popped up.
Yeah.
I was able to successfully do that.
Well, that's great. You know, sometimes you never know, but it's always worth that try because, you know, if you don't try, I mean, you can't have Xmius. Anyway, welcome. All right. I was just doing my my 20-minute ad. I'm going to take this approach a lot differently than Tasty. I want to see how it works out with the matchmaking being so crazy. I may change my tactic later and go just constantly play, but I'm going to do mulligans. I'm going to take my 20-minute ad breaks and all that and see how I turn out. But, you know, part of me thinks that it might be for the best if they get rid of the tier matching. I don't know. I'm torn.
There's snipe, another win.
Alright, easy win here. My opponent's already missed 3 fish. And that, of course, is the downside is some of these new players are just going to get toasted by us veterans and might lose heart.
I just got matched up against Smooth Aerosol. He could beat me.
Yeah, Smooth Aerosol is one of the ones from North Carolina, right? That is a tough state. I'm going to take a quick look into Virginia.
I think he's catching them before I do.
So we just passed 50,000 on the pot. So we're doing pretty good. We went up 10,000 within 20 minutes. So that's a good pace.
I think I beat him though.
You beat Smooth Aerosol. Well,
Yep,
you're
I
a
beat him.
bot, so that makes sense.
That's true. I'm a bot.
Your voice modulator has improved a lot, so that's great.
AI has gotten a lot better over the years.
All right. Yeah, this one's gonna be another easy win. I'm at. Man, I could probably. I don't even need to get the rest of the fish, and I'm gonna win.
I'm getting a lot of hard opponents. I mean, I'm beating them, but man.
Well, maybe they
It's a lot
sort of
different
brought
than-
back the tier, but we didn't get an
Maybe.
update yet. Unless it's a back end fix, they may not need to update the front end app to fix that. Yeah, come to think of it, they could do that behind the scenes. Oh, unable to
That's
match.
true.
All right.
Oh boy, I can't match either, so I'm not the only one. That's good to know.
Yeah, it gave me a no match there, but I got right back in after it. Their server performance has been improving. It's not great, but it's been improving. I say that now and watch me not be able to do matches for a while.
My opponent missed the fish.
Easy
Probably
win.
going to be saying that a lot tonight.
Well, yeah, if they keep on putting us with easier opponents, then that's going to be the natural outcome of it, I guess. Oh, you didn't get the 16th quick enough. Sorry, bad. You lose. And of course, we have to make sure that we don't let our rent boost, and because this is a super rent boost going on where they give everybody a 50x multiplier on their rent. It occurs for 32 hours, and as they just announced, will happen twice a month. I'm very excited about that.
I am too. We've been seeing that for the last 6 months, though, basically.
Yeah, more or less, that's correct. We did have, some anomalies in there, but it's good to know that this is actually the case, and it should help people kind of forget about the tiers a little bit, because it's a lot easier to make back the missed money that they would when they do the tier jumps. If they just keep on buying more parcels, like if I wanted to today, I actually wanted to go in and buy a bunch of parcels today, but I didn't have time. I mean, as everyone can see, I've got 17,000 Atlas bucks ready to go. I am buying in DC, Washington DC, and trying to take over that governorship there. And
I don't think Consequences lost the game. Not one game.
No, I think would have had lost once because Zeph was in first and is now in second. And they're still.
Oh, that's true.
And now Zeph has tied, so I think she may have lost one game.
Okay, it might be just one.
Yeah, that's math and logic. So on Monday, I'm going to be in DC, so expect to see my name buying a whole bunch of stuff off the feed. Okay.
Nice.
So sometime around lunchtime, I'm going to be buying. I'm going to go for DuPont Circle. I don't know if I won that one.
Another game. I don't think I'm going to be getting top 3 tonight. I've lost like 3 games, and then of course I had that, session where I just wouldn't match. So that's basically lost. Like I just lost 4 games.
Yeah, especially
tonight. I don't know.
If someone's gone,
I don't think it's
25 minutes. It's going to be a high night. Oh
yeah, I just don't think this is the live stream that's causing this. It's just
No.
I'm getting hard opponents, and they're beating me.
No,
They're getting that fish right before I do.
but remind me later, Tasty. I want to go back to our where I keep track of all the results, and I want to put an asterisk on the last couple of events because of the matchmaking. I've seen that the top 25 and top 50 and even top 100 are a lot harder to get right now because
Yeah,
people are beating easier people, and they're just getting up
you
there.
just can't catch up.
Yeah,
There's no catching up to that.
yeah. Um, so I want to put that in
Like,
asterisk, especially since they say they're going to fix it. It does put a little bit of uh, it brings down the or brings up the results the win rate a lot for the top
right.
people, and the poor people down
Like,
below that constantly gets matched with them. Whew.
I think I might have just lost too many to possibly even get, first place or even top three at this point.
You got to hope
We'll
that
we'll see what happens later though.
yeah, it's still early. We're 25 minutes in, but if
Right.
if
I mean,
Consequence has only lost one,
I'm at 22 wins and like the top three is what, 25 at this point? 25, 26.
I
That's
can take a
4 wins.
quick
That's
look.
a lot.
Yeah, I've got 7 wins. I'm well behind you.
I'm still getting hard opponents, so maybe they did fix it.
I don't know. I haven't gotten terribly hard opponents yet. But I'm still below the ten person threshold. So we'll see. We'll see what it like when I get above the 10%. I find it usually happens around 10 to 15. They start matching you with people of your tier caliber. Again, I
Okay,
did
that
start.
is always nice. I missed the 16th fish, and then I was able to round and go and catch the 16th fish, and then I sniped the 17th one and beat the other person after they had caught the 16th one before I did.
Nice.
That was
They
very lucky.
they thought they had the win, huh? You're like, nope.
They did.
All right, 12. Oh, he was late on that 12. Oh, I should have gotten that one
And in
earlier.
case anyone hasn't really noticed, I am wearing the um the bridge squad shirt.
Yes, Tasty being, of course, the first person to introduce our group, the Beer Money Network, to Bridge. And Bridge has paid out pretty well for me. I mean, I know I've made about $500 with it since we first started. When was it about we first started?
I started in May last year.
So we would have you brought it to us probably in June-ish then, I think. Because you were going for a
Summer,
full month.
yeah. I think I started talking about it in May.
Um,
That was doing the unlimited ads, and I know other people were doing it too.
I don't know how many people of ours got that though.
There was a couple that did. It wasn't many.
I didn't get it, and granted, I started a little later than you, but I remember I was the first one that went for the the plus, right, and that turned out to be even better. Oh, I got Mockingjay.
Yeah, you introduced us to Plus, and that was real nice.
Yeah, I took a gamble on that one, and it paid off. I'm like, yeah, let's screw around with it and see if it's worth the $52 or $50. $52, yeah, $52. And that's paid out handsomely. Mockingjay, that's someone I haven't seen in a while.
So they may have fixed this thing because I'm not getting like noobs anymore. I'm getting people who only they might miss a fish, but they usually catch all 16. So it might be fixed.
All right. Well, we'll see. Oh man, I lost my
Which
screen
case,
again.
I might have still have a shot at top 3 then.
You gotta hope Zeph and Consequence go back and forth against each other quite often there.
Well, yeah, and I see Mr. Everything is sitting at 4th.
Yeah, Mr. Everything, of course, is very deadly in these events as well.
He won the last one. His first ever.
His first ever fishing win.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that gave him. Did he get the Triple Crown yet?
He did.
Yeah, so he's got that now.
Of course, that golf doesn't count.
If the what doesn't count?
The beta golf, or excuse me, the testing golf that
No,
I won.
no, that one doesn't count. I'm not counting that one. I'm not counting that one.
I wouldn't either. It was a pretty good AB for 15 minutes though. I mean, I made like 400 AB in 15 minutes.
Well,
that's 1600 AB an hour.
I wish I had gotten it. Like I was out and around when it happened, and I'm like, what is this all about? Like I was not expecting an event. I'm like, oh, well, I'm close to home. I'll just jump on when I get home when I've got good Wi-Fi and etc. Nope. I should have done it then because it went it went away. And
yep.
Even one win would have given me a nice profit.
Mm-hmm. All right, now I'm starting to get people again that are. But for a while there, I was just getting people who were catching 16 fish. Long streak. Lost to one of them.
All right. Moving strong here.
How many wins do you have?
Oh, what? Wow. I don't know what's going on.
Well, we're doing a fishing event.
All right. All right.
My opponent just got really lucky there. They right on time they were to catch that first fish because I sniped the heck out of that thing, and they still got their first fish.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean they're still neck and neck, so they could still beat me. They haven't missed a fish yet. And they just missed one.
Gimme, gimme, gimme. And this will be another win for me. Oh, no. Oof. I don't know what happened there. I think I won.
All right, that time I sniped the first fish and they did not catch it. There we go. That's better. That's how it should be.
All right, I got 12 wins. I'm just going to take a quick look and see where I am on the leaderboard. It says 141th. And And I'm third in Virginia. All right. Good.
Anders in second. That's interesting.
Oh, who did it say was in second?
Raider Nation.
Oh, Ray. Yeah, he was in third. So it's not
He's
surprising
in
to me
second
that
now.
he. So did he pass Zeph?
Yeah, Zeph's not even like top 3 right now.
Really? That's
Yep, he got knocked
surprising.
down.
So he must have hit a.
I'm really wondering if matchmaking's been fixed.
I hope so.
I mean, these people I'm facing are no joke.
Ah, I missed the 17th fish, and the other one got it. Ah! I thought I had it.
Well, again.
All right, mulligan.
Why?
No. Fine.
Frustrating.
Well, I think I'm gonna have to fight to stay in the top 100. Like this is weird to me.
Wow.
Normally, I can just breeze into top 100, top 50, even top 25. But I think I'm gonna have to fight for it tonight. Granted, I did give up 15 minutes of play in the beginning, so
right.
I guess.
I mean, maybe I was wrong about the matchmaking then.
Well, let's
if that's
see
what it looked like.
Let's see. All right. Mulligan. They gave me the freaking long ad on the mulligan. I hate when they do that. All right. Ad's done. All right.
Yep. All right.
Got my 3.
Noobs again. It may not be fixed after all. Maybe I just had a string of bad luck when it comes to matching.
It's plausible. I mean, it's eventually you're gonna have to get even if it's random, you're gonna have to get good players eventually. All right. All right. Oh, my opponent missed one. Easy win. Oh, my opponent missed the second one. Oh, you want to give it to me. I appreciate it. Oh.
Gives you a little bit of a buffer.
Yeah.
Fish.
I missed the last one, but at that point it doesn't matter.
Well, as long as you don't miss the last one, and then there's the 17th one.
Well, I was up 2, so I could have. Wouldn't have mattered.
I'm in 7th place right now. And now I'm only 2 wins behind first place, so there might be a chance after all. I was 4 wins behind, now I'm only 2.
Man. The stinking long ad, the state of whatever this game is, state of survival. The state of being really annoyed with the long ads. All right. Let's go back in. Heck of a name. Have we been winning most of them over there, Tasty, right now?
Yeah, I'm in 6th place right now.
Oh, see? That seems right for you.
That's a lot better.
Yeah.
I feel much better now.
Could you possibly podium tonight? Finally do it on air?
I'll do my best.
As I bother you and help prevent that from happening.
Hey,
No, I appreciate that you come on. It makes this time a lot more enjoyable for me.
yeah, it does for me as well. Kind of boring just sitting there by myself and just kind of mumbling to myself.
Yeah, I think that's weird for some reason.
That win. Okay. Man, that would have been rough because that guy had 2 wins and he almost beat me.
Well, I
Man,
mean,
close.
better players can come on later.
It could. It's true. Yeah, matchmaking is still wonky.
But I like to pretend that it's better. Alright, my opponents missed the first 2, so good start. Oh no, they only missed the first one. The second one they pulled in really late, so they must have tried to get the first one and just failed.
Like I was saying in other rooms, I think Mark Cuban made this comment as well. Better to have a broken event than no event at all.
Yeah, so people like to complain about all the events, man. I'm like, bring on more because they are Atlas bucks maker for us, man. Like, even if you're top 500, if you do it smart, you can still double your Atlas bucks on it that you spent on it. So
It's kind of hard when matchmaking is wonky though, and you just keep going against pros every match. It's really hard to get top 500 that way, unless you play for a lot longer. And that does get frustrating for people. I noticed that for the last racing event, the win count for top 500 was up quite a bit. Instead of being 18, it was 25. It was very unusual. Seth in third. Orange in second. Very interesting. People must be losing matches. Oh, you got that first fish. Barely got that first fish. Man, that was such barely got it. Right on the edge. And my opponent didn't get it.
Tiny Bo Butt. Boo Boo Butt. Tiny Boo Boo Butt is this person's name.
That's odd. I'm in 4th place. Orange at the top 3.
Alright. Ah! Alright, so 16 wins. Oh, I got the same person again. Tiny Boo Boo Butt. Poor
I am
person.
tied with Zeph right now for third place. We had the same exact number of wins now. That technically makes me fourth place, but at least it gives me a chance now, which I thought I didn't have before. So maybe I was mistaken. Really happy to see Consequence in first. Hope they don't choke.
All right, 17-0. This poor person. Let's see if they're gonna put me up against her tiny boo boo butt again.
Yeah.
It's a funny name. Oh, I missed it. Oh, I got it on the second time around. Whew. That first one was right on the border.
Very, very unlikely, but sometimes you can get it on that second cycle.
You've got to get it really early, just as the circle is going into it. Whoa, someone's calling me. People don't want to call me.
Or did they call you?
They call me on my phone. I'm like, I can't answer. I'm fishing. And it's not a phone number I recognize, so I'm just going to ignore it.
I asked, what did they call you?
Oh, nothing good. It's never anything good.
It's never anything good. Late for dinner.
If that were my biggest problem.
They sometimes say, call me anything except for late for dinner.
No, I'm never late for dinner. Dinner's whenever I make it, because I'm the chef of the house, so...
Oh, me too.
Dinner's when I make
we
it.
Talked about that.
Yeah, I like cooking. It's actually relaxing to me.
I do it because my wife can't.
Mine can't either. She's not very good. Sorry. I do it because it doesn't stress me out. It stresses her out. She's like, "What are we gonna make for dinner?"
Yeah,
like, I don't know. What do we got in the freezer?
Very much so. I'm like, okay, I'll just step up to the plate, just to do it myself.
But at the same time, she likes mowing the yard, and I don't. So
I don't mind that. Good exercise.
Oh, I lost? I'm not supposed to lose. How did I lose? I thought I was winning that entire match. I'll have to go back and look at that. I have to go back and look at that later. I don't know what's going on.
Well, you can look at the replay. That's true.
Yeah, I do have a replay. I can't look at it for another 2 hours, but I'll have it.
You have the empirical data.
Yeah. So I wonder, I seriously wonder if Atlas Earth looks at these live streams, because as far as I know, we're the only ones that do this, right? So they can actually follow along to the event and see how their app performs live in the real world. As far as I know, we're the only one that does that. And to me, if I were a developer, that sort of data would be invaluable.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a developer, but I am a tester, so I break things.
A web developer. Almost the same thing.
I mean, these days, honestly, there's not a ton of difference. You know what? I'm gonna restart my phone. I
missed two fish. I don't even know how I did it.
Something's going.
I don't even know how I missed the first one.
My phone's gonna go off the screen for a little bit.
Jeez, I'm gonna lose this match because I missed the two dang on fish.
2 fish.
Wow.
So are you getting network issues? Do you think you should have gotten it? Because it's happened to me a couple times now.
Possibly. Because I know as soon as I tried to catch it, the fish changed positions on me.
Yeah, well, that's a classic sign of a network issue, right? Because
Okay.
doesn't update, and then it updates, and then all of a sudden things are all over the place. Um,
Yeah. That must have been what happened to me then.
hmm. All right, I'm rebooting my phone and making a connection. I don't know what's going on to see if
Well,
it's
that's a
possibly
pain.
my end.
I just caught up to Zeph too, and then I just lost that one. That's frustrating.
Oh man. All right. Well, that was a quick boot. It used to take him forever for it to reboot, but here we are. That was a quick boot. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and remirror. As soon as my options become available, connect. There we go. Boom. All right, there we go. All right, back with my screen on, my phone showing. Bring it back over here. All right, let's try this again. I don't know. I want to eliminate my phone being the issue to the wonkiness. So if
I
my phone
understand
was
that.
causing a problem, this will do it. This will fix it. So if
Totally
we can,
understand.
because if I continue to see issues, I'm going to wholeheartedly start putting the blame where it belongs, not on me.
Consequences running away.
Yeah, I'm like 99.99995% sure that it's Akari.
Akari.
I am Batman. He's got a Lego Batman as his icon now.
Yeah, I saw that when I raced against him and I beat him.
You beat him. Well,
Mhm.
he got the first on the racing. So he got that first fish, which is really hard to have get. I'm surprised I got it, and he got it as well. So he's a seasoned player for sure.
Oh, hold on, my wife's asking me.
Yeah, yeah. Do what you need
Hold
to
on.
do.
What is it? Oh boy. You want me to call this?
Did I miss a fish? I have no idea. Hmm. Everything fine in the household of the wallets?
All right, well, I was kind of sort of back, but I was in the middle of a game, so I couldn't put my headset on.
Fair enough. Even when you're
Every
in.
second counts. I lost about 15 seconds, and that could cost me. We'll see. He asked me to do something for about 15 seconds, so that could cost me. I don't know yet.
Well, at
Obviously,
least
it'll
I'm.
give me different opponents than I would have gotten. That's going to change my outcome.
Yeah, I'll take a quick look at where you're at. You're at fourth. You're tied with Zeph at 49. You're four behind Consequence. You're right there. All right?
Okay,
You're right there.
so Zeph must have lost the game then somewhere
Yeah. He's still
significantly.
he's still ahead of you in the leaderboard, but you guys are tied.
I missed those. I just lost that game. I missed the fist. I should have. Okay. I just got beat by jigglyfish.
Jigglyfish?
Yep.
Whatever that means.
Yep. I hesitated on the snipe and it cost me the game.
Should you have done it or not?
I should have went for it. I would have got it.
So, for those of you that are watching and listening and trying to figure out what we're talking about with sniping, if you haven't figured out this yet, fishing is patterned, right? We can kind of guess, or we know with a pretty high degree of certainty where the last fish are going to show up. They either go in a clockwise or counterclockwise fashion by anywhere from a third to a quarter of the screen around. And whatever direction they start, they continue that way throughout the entire round. So, what he's talking about sniping is trying to figure out where that last fish is going to be and get it, sometimes even before it shows up. You can do it. I've done it a few times myself. And when you get really good at
It is possible.
predicting the pattern or understanding the pattern and the flow, you can get really good at it, and that's where these top people are doing really well. They've seen the flow of the fish throughout the entire match, and they can pretty much know where that last fish is going to show up and when it's going to show up. So,
Right. The thing of it is it 2 cycles or is it 3 cycles that you need before?
see,
it shows
that's
up?
the question.
The question.
That is the question. I've even seen it 1 cycle after. Like, that is the question. And if you go for it too early and it shows up on a later one, then you're out of luck.
Well, what you do is you spam the catch button and hope that you catch it, and then maybe you can get the 17th one before the other person does, which is what I've done a couple of times.
Yep. Sometimes you can get lucky like that. That is not a guarantee. You are you're really hoping at that point, but it does work on occasion. It has, and if you've been watching, it's actually happened. I've done it a few times here, where I release too early, and then all of a sudden, like, it doesn't hit the fish, but I keep pressing as soon as it lets go, and I grab that fish anyway.
I'll have to look at some of your footage so I can grab a snippet of it and put it in my guide, in terms of sniping.
Yeah, yeah. So when I miss, I can still sometimes get it, but that's a lot of ifs, and that's assuming that your opponent doesn't get it while you're trying to wait for the circle to kind of reload or become active again, or whatever we want to call that.
Man, I did lose another one, but it looks like Zeph did too, because he got the same win count as me, and second place
Batman's
is
right
one
there.
ahead.
Yeah, Consequences taking a 5 lead.
Well, Consequences is not losing games.
Well, you are 5 behind, and you've lost about or had the missing of about 5, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, quite a bit now. I haven't been keeping track.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to see where I'm in relative to other people. But yeah, that sounds about right. I lost that one. Yeah, it's real close.
So
I lost. It was like that close, but I lost that game.
well, that could actually drop you
Yeah.
down a spot or two.
I know. That's going to make it real hard for me to get top 3. I cannot lose games. I just can't. I'm up against some really tough people right now.
Yeah, which is if the matchmaking's not fixed, I wonder how you're just getting unlucky.
Well, I'm wondering if it is though. Every opponent's been hard for the last like 30 minutes.
Yeah, man. Who knows? I got my 20-minute ad break going on. I'm pausing for that. Good. All right. Get me back into racing. I want to see where I am on the leaderboard currently. 126. Man, it is tight. But Virginia apparently is easy this week. I'm only in second. I'm in second. I'm surprised at how easy that is. It's not normally that easy in Virginia. It's usually hard. We must have people out of state. You know, Naval is from Virginia, and I haven't seen Naval participate in a while. You remember Naval? You know, he was on the top of the leaderboard there for a little bit.
I did. Oh, I lost another one.
Sorry.
I lost the Master of DN. He's in second place.
Master of EN is in second place?
Yeah, Master of DN or EN or something like that.
All right. Well, my opponent's only won 2, so I can kind of
Tough game. I'm starting to think this thing might be fixed. I am just getting hard opponent after hard opponent. These people are not missing fish.
Well, you might have some hard opponents right now. I mean, I don't know.
Nope.
All right. Let's see. I better get top 100. I don't know what's going on here. I'm 120. I'm still in the profit zone. I'm gonna make 100. I'm gonna make top 100. But the profit zone.
Tight race for the second and third place though.
Well, and fourth and fifth. You guys are all there. You guys are all bunched
we're
up.
all right there. I think last I checked, Batman was in third.
Yeah. I lost the Batman. Sorry, if I had known it was so close, I would have made sure I won. But I thought I actually won. I have to go back and look at that. Look back at the tape. I don't know if I won this one. No, I lost that one. Dang it.
Good to see different people in top 3 though.
No.
Right now, it's just different people, and this is actually kind of. Oh, I just got Arn. Okay. Well, yep, it might be fixed.
I don't know. Unless, man, I wonder if they're redoing how they're even thinking about the leaderboard. Right? Maybe it's not number of wins. Maybe they're gonna try and match you with like your win tier, your tier, right? In terms of like maybe the top 10 are going to be put together more often, and maybe 10 to 25 are going to get put together more often, things like that. No idea.
Arn beat me.
Well, Arn's good.
Yep, he is. It's gonna keep me out of the top 3 though. I'm in 6th place right now.
The jerk.
And I can't get a match. Jeez.
Oh, yeah, I got unable to match. Which, again, that tells me that's a server side issue.
Mm-hmm.
Crutch.
I got a match.
Guy named Crutch.
Beta 101.
Beta. Now, Beta is relatively new to the events as well, and is pretty good at them. So I'm thinking this person took your lessons.
Yeah, I think that they might have fixed this thing. I mean, I got Arn, I got number 2 guy, and I'm getting Beta. This is I wasn't getting it nearly this often before, so I think it is fixed.
Well, man, we'll have to bug them and see if we'll have to bug AE and see if they changed it tomorrow.
I lost to Beta. Yeah.
Beta's good.
Well, it's going to keep me at a podium. Jeez. I just got consequence. All right.
This is a must win.
Yep.
Right. Oh, I couldn't get a match again. All right, going in. See if I can try and get a match. This not getting a match nonsense is kind of crazy. Focus.
I missed a fish. Wow. I haven't done that in a long time.
Missed the fish.
Yep.
Tasty.
All right.
You're falling apart. This is the part of the time you'll start to fall apart. Focus, man.
Yep.
Focus.
I know. I'm starting to seriously consider just maybe switch to the mulligan strategy and just take top 25.
Well, let's.
I've just lost. I just keep losing match after match.
All right, let me go and see what top 25 is. So hold on a sec. I just won this one. Let me go in and see what top 25 is, and see how far above that line you are, before you make that choice here. All right, you have 55 wins according to this. You're in 10th place. You're in 10th place. You're 4 away from Io, who's 59 and in 3rd place. Master of DN, who is that? I want to know who that is. So top 25 is 48. You are currently sitting 7 above the line for top 25. Okay.
All right, that's pretty comfortable.
Use that information at your own peril. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just trying to give you better information.
That's good information, though. I usually like to keep about 5 above the line.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm 5 above the line, I feel comfortable doing the mulligan.
Mm-hmm.
But once I'm not 5 above the line, then that's when I would start pushing.
Okay. I get you. And we've got about an hour and 23 minutes left.
I just beat Madnuke.
Well, thank you, because
In
he's
your
getting
state?
up. Yeah, he's in 3rd place in Virginia, right behind me. So he was creeping up.
I just beat him for you.
Sorry, Mad Nuke. Yeah, he's actually he's really close by. He lives over by Fair Oaks, if you're familiar with the
Great.
area.
I'm 3 behind 3rd place now.
So maybe you should keep going. Never give up, never surrender, or something. I got nothing.
I guess it depends on if I keep winning matches or if I just keep losing them.
So Beta is on the Discord server, and
a lot of people. Yeah,
I wasn't paying attention to my match.
I think
Sorry.
a lot of people would be happy if they didn't see me top 3. I get it a lot.
I was responding to Beta and on the Discord server and totally forgot I had done matchmaking.
Oh, and then you
I'm just gonna let
bye.
that
Bye.
I'm just giving up on that one.
Mulligan.
Yeah, I'm going mulligan.
Oh, that was an intentional down.
Oops. But hey. Oh, so Beta changed her your icon, right? It was the blueberries. Is it still the blueberries? Blueberry cats?
It's still the blueberries.
Ah, okay.
It's still the blueberries.
Only changed it on the Discord server. Got it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't mind mentioning when we have good opponents, right? I enjoy that, and I enjoy the competition. I don't expect to dominate it. Well, obviously I don't. I play super casual, and when I can recognize someone has done an accomplishment, I will give them the recognition that they are due. And Beta is one of those players. I don't know. Beta's been playing for what, about 2 months now, maybe 2.5 months, and sort of came out of nowhere and did really well. So,
Well, he beat me, so that should tell you something.
so is it true? Bet, did you go on the Tasty's guide and learn how to do all these events, or you self-taught? Or maybe you got Tasty to answer you on Reddit or something. Because you're
I
very
don't know if
active
we
on the
talked
Reddit community. I
Yeah, I
only
don't know if
occasionally visit there.
we either the Reddit or Discord. I interact with a lot of people, so it's hard for me to remember every conversation I have.
Sure. That was
Batman's
weird.
third. Man.
All right. Betta says they self-taught for fishing and golf, and racing one tried reading your guide but didn't do so well.
Uh, yeah, it's just sometimes it's not helpful to people if they have a lot of lag. Like I have a particular marker where I suggest people put their first shift, and it's not necessarily the right place
Strategy
for some
for
people.
them in that scenario, right? Because we can't know what your lag is.
Right.
So, but Beta, if you go back and look at our previous live streams, like of me of racing and stuff like that, I do talk through all of that. It's my favorite of the events. I do pretty well at racing because my lag is really good, right? I've got a very little lag and got very little jitter, so I do really well in racing. Um, yeah. So if you want to go back and look at the previous live streams, I talk through all that. All right, still fishing. Ah, well, cool.
I'm glad I'm not the only top person who's struggling to get podium. I notice Zeph's not there, Arn's not there, Mr. Everything's not there.
We're gonna have a new podium tonight, maybe, and that's awesome.
Maybe.
I'm kind of excited about
I'm
the potential.
Yeah, I am too, actually.
All right, I need to see how I'm doing. I've gotten a couple wins in a row. I'll put me up against a a first time player there. All right. I'm about to break 100, so that's good.
The people in the I don't know if you've been paying attention to the I probably should go there and check myself. I was just wondering if other people were saying if they felt that it might be fixed or not in terms of
I'll,
the matchmaking.
I'll post right now. I'm just hanging out in the general chat. I'll go into the fishing chat in a half a second. Um, I'm running like 6 screens right now to make all this work, so I need to.
Wow.
It's funny. I've got
Wow.
phones and iPads and main computer screens and a additional monitor. So, you know,
That's wild.
it gives me a good excuse to have all of it running. So, I've won that one. So let me go in and go down here. All right. Let's go into fishing. Fishing. All right. All right. Let's see. So I'm asking if people think matchmaking was fixed. Yeah, and they agree that that's Akari and first. So.
Okay, so they agree it's been fixed.
No, they agree that Akari is the first person in first place.
Oh, yeah.
Consequences Akari.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. No one has responded to the question.
Ari is killing it tonight. My goodness.
She got good quick. Mr. Everything doesn't think it was fixed. He just thinks you're being matched coincidentally with just harder people.
Okay.
Arn might disagree.
Well, I could tell you that I haven't gotten against someone who misses like 5 or 6 fish in a very, very, very long time.
Yeah,
Now,
I've gotten
the
a couple
people I
of
am
those
facing,
tonight.
they are missing 1 fish, but not like it was before. And I am 4 behind third place. That's a lot. And there's
Yeah,
a lot of
but
people in between me and them. So.
it's still close.
Mm. Well, tell you what, I'll keep going until I lose the game, and then I'll
make a game time decision.
probably end up mulling the game.
Well, right now Io is, and I think Batman just took Io's spot on the podium. Yeah, I was hoping for the 17 fish. Didn't come up that time. Ah, still won. All right, I'm at 30 wins now. I'm in 100th place even. All right, so Batman is in third. Zeph is now in fourth, and Cape Crusader, which is not Batman, is in fifth. Io is in sixth. Trudge seventh. Everything eighth, and you are ninth, followed by Arn. Okay.
Okay.
So, and it's all tight. We're talking a matter of 2 or 3 wins here.
That's pretty significant, though. This late in the game, 2 or 3 is a lot.
We still have an hour and 13 minutes. Hour and 13 minutes to go.
It's a lot to make up.
Well, but you know as well as I do that things can be streaky.
I just sniped that last fish. Wow, that was a shot in the dark.
Always nice when that happens.
I mean, I was behind the whole time. I knew he had better connection than me, so I had to, or I knew I was going to lose that game. And sure enough, I would have too.
You know, it's a mix of luck and good skill. So. All right, going along, moving along here. I've broken the top 100, but I might fall back below because it's my 20-minute timer going off, and I'm going to get my 2 house books. Ha! I got the last one. Yeah! Love it when a plan comes together.
Steph is in third. Batman must have had some lag issues. Couldn't get a match or something. Uh, 15th fish from this game. We both missed a fish. We missed the first one and they missed the second one. Alright. Well, so much for that. They missed another fish. See, this is what happens when I put out information for other people to read. They start beating me.
Yeah.
I mean, not this game, but I mean, yeah. So, that's fine. If I want to win this thing, I want to win this thing against hard opponents and not just because I toasted the whole way. Because I know secrets other people don't.
You don't have any secrets that they don't anymore.
No, I don't.
I think everybody's figured out all the secrets, or there weren't really any much left anyway. Oh man.
I don't know, the fact that the fish pattern was a secret that.
Yeah, that one got blown open.
And that was for a long time. I mean, people knew about it, and they obviously exploited it and just assumed other people knew about it.
That one I didn't know about.
I didn't either.
Yeah, that one was a new one, but I think it was Arn that finally let that one out of the bag.
Actually, it was Zeph.
It was Zeph?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Zeph told Arn, I think.
Yeah, Zeph told Arn, and Arn told everyone.
Arn blabbed it.
Arn couldn't keep a secret.
Nah. All right, let's see. View leaderboard. I'm in 93rd. All right, wait. I want to see where the top 50 is, but I don't want to spend the 3 minutes to load the board to get to.
Not
to
even
see
worth
that.
it.
I want to know how close I am, but
use your time wisely.
Yeah. This is when I wish my wife was at least at all interested in it. I would just have her look it up for me. She has no interest in any of this.
Right. Always ask the Discord. I'm sure there's someone there who might be willing to acquiesce.
Yeah, usually midnight's good for that when he comes on, because he comes off of work at about this time and tries to just make top 500. All right, 34 wins.
Yeah, close one.
All right.
Nice.
So,
did I get 17th fish?
Nope.
Nope.
He didn't, or you didn't?
They did not get it.
Now that I've broken top 100, each win I get is throwing me up like 4 or 5 places, which means I think I've gotten past the. Well, I'm in a pack of people right now.
You got past the wall.
Well, I got past the wall, but that means each time I win, I go in front of a couple people, which tells me that there are like a bunch of people kind of stacked here at about the same amount of wins.
Right, they're losing, and then they're probably mulliganing too.
Ooh, got the last one. Yeah.
I'm still 3 wins behind third place. That has not changed. I haven't been losing games, but that has not changed. The last I don't know, since the last time we talked about it.
Well, Batman is tied with Zeph at 76. Master DN is 77, and Consequence or Akari is at 78. She has not. She's lost a few there. So
She has.
yeah,
Wow.
there's no
She's
way
starting to
everybody
show.
would be able to catch up. She's only one ahead right now. She must have lost. Like I said,
The only
you
way
know,
that happens is if she loses games. That's the
right.
only way.
You know as
And
well
they
as I
win
can.
games.
Things can be streaky. Oh, how did I not get that first fish?
Mhm.
Oh, I'm gonna lose this one because of that. Sorry. Maybe I get lucky and this person can miss one later. Or I can miss another one. Well, I give up on this one. Gosh. You got it. Whoever I was playing, I don't know what happened there. I give up.
That man's in third again.
At 15, getting matched with Tasty, you win some lands together, but they pass it. Yeah, I don't. I don't know what sort of secret you had on the mulligans, Timer. So Timer.
Okay.
No. Timer's talking on the YouTube chat saying that he knew of some sort of secret that he had used on the mulliganing that they have subsequently patched, but he did it for a while.
Oh. You get 3 every time?
I don't know. I mean, I didn't know of any exploit on the mulliganing, so it could. I don't know. I was unaware of that. Maybe I look to play things fair all the time. I don't look for ways to break it unless it's my I'm trying to physically break the software.
It'll let me in about 10-15 seconds. There it goes. All right. That just cost me 2 AB in just a couple of seconds. That's not too terrible. Oh, I just got Zeph. All right, here we go.
It's a must-win. Focus. I'm gonna be quiet for you. You go ahead and focus.
Oop.
I am just gonna play and not bother Tasty while he focuses. All right. Yeah, my last game I just played was against a person that only had one win, but they beat me, or their one win was beating me. And that was because I totally botched the first fish, and then subsequently the third fish because of that.
I got the 17th one, and I don't think he got it. I did. I beat him.
Nice.
Okay, well, that just cost Zeph third place.
I wonder how and why he didn't get the 16th. That's a no-brainer. The 16th, unless he tried to hit it so early or snipe it that he screwed up in doing it.
Possibly. Zeph though, I did notice I was catching just a little bit ahead of him. So I did get that 16th one before he did too.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it was pretty clear that I had, but then I got that 17th one. And obviously he didn't get it. So it was a good win. That was definitely a clincher.
You earned that win, so.
That was a hard fought win. I noticed that I am now only 2 behind third place.
Well, when you knock off the top people.
Since we had that discussion about what am I going to do if I lose a game, I have not lost a game since we had that conversation.
Well, so we don't know the answer to that.
We still don't have an answer. But now,
I just beat Io for you. I didn't even know who I was playing. I beat Io for you.
Is that the guy in
Io? He's now one behind you. Welcome.
Oh, thanks.
There you go. All right.
I need to get.
So Arn is.
Beat him.
So Arn is tied with you and Zeph. You guys all got 78.
Oh wow.
And you're 3 behind Batman in third. Okay. And you're 5 behind Consequence.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'm right there. It's hey, we still have an hour left. I could still win this thing if they lose games.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't give up. You still have an hour. And as we just saw, Consequence has lost some, or Kari has lost some. So, so fear not. Stay focused. Get the leaderboard.
I'm gunning for it.
Well,
They have to lose. Oh, come
if they match me up with someone, I can try and help. But that's the best I can do.
Well, I just lost that game.
Well,
I don't
that
know
is
what
not
happened
going
there,
to
but
help you.
I started missing fish, and then I don't know what happened, but
That's usually a sign of the network issue, right? When you're
yeah,
like, what did I
it must have
miss?
been.
Or
It was definitely a network issue because as
server
soon as
issue.
I tried to catch it, that fish just changed positions on me.
Hmm. Yeah,
Well,
it's a network or server issue.
mm, gosh, well that's going to cost me. That's happened to me twice now.
Yeah, it's happened to me a few times too. It's so frustrating. I'm like, wait, I thought I was gonna win that one. How did I lose?
The good news is I haven't really lost that many games, so even if I did do mulligan, it wouldn't have cost me very much. Although I'm also not running the two AB ads, so that's also a cost.
Yeah, over the course of 2.5 hours, that's 6, 12, 14 or 16, depending on how you do that math. When your 20 minutes comes in there, but yeah, the mulligans probably have cost you probably another 10, maybe another 14.
That just got ahead of me.
So you might be down 30 Atlas bucks.
Yeah, now I'm okay. Well, 30 is not too much of a cost. Although I could have liked to just quit early and just take my top 25.
Well, your choice. If you go on a little losing streak here, then
Yeah.
yeah, learn your lesson.
Well, let's just put it this way. I think I might be at a point now where if I just lose one match, I probably won't be getting top 3.
Well, stay with
Unless
it.
they, yeah, I'm gonna win this one, so I don't have to worry about this match at least. And yeah, I just been having some action problems tonight.
Problems happen sometimes, and they may not even be your fault. I was on that fish. How did it? All right, I was on the fish and it didn't give it to me. Like that's not my fault. I was on the fish. I'm going to lose this because of that. Oh, no, they missed one. Maybe the network played with them, too. Screwed with them. Yeah, I got the winner there. That was not one I was expecting to win. Alright, Ty is saying, Timer was talking about the secret that they patched. He said it was an accident. He was playing a tournament. And I have the game set up for a quick launch. Yeah, okay. So he has that. So when we launch an ad for Mulligan, I could double tap, and quick activate the launch, and it would skip the ad. Okay, so he found a way to skip the ad by accident. All right, so it's not really.
Oh, I see. So it was a skip the ad exploit.
Yeah, it was a skip the ad exploit for the Mulligan, so he'd get into the Mulligan real quick, and out and back and going.
Yeah, that's important to patch.
Well, that's how they get paid, right? All right. Consequence has 87 wins. Tasty, you have 82. You're 5 behind still, which also means
Behind.
you're 5
How
behind.
far am I behind third place?
Third place 2.
Okay.
So you're still there.
How many
Don't give
people
up.
how many people are between me and third place?
3. So you're in the thick of it right now.
In other words, I cannot lose another match.
I give you 2 matches of losing before I start throwing up the white flag.
Okay. 2. 2 sounds reasonable. We still have an hour, so 2 sounds pretty reasonable.
Yep.
I just got Zeph again.
Gotta win it. Get that
I just missed
17th
the first
fish.
Nope, I lost already. I missed that first fish. I tried to tap it and I tapped too late.
Yeah, and so the circle's set right beyond it.
Yep.
Yeah, and
And
there's
yep.
nothing you can do.
All
You can watch.
right.
You can watch you lose and hope that the other person makes a mistake through the rest of the event. But it's not going to
Yeah,
happen.
I'm gonna give it one more. If I lose one more game, I'm gonna give up on podium. I think that sounds reasonable. Nope, just can't perform tonight. Sometimes it happens.
Alrighty. FMX. Alrighty. This person is getting the fish a lot later than me. I wonder if they messed up initially and was able to recover. But is slightly out of sync of the fish with me. That's interesting. Now they missed one. All right, that was weird. I think they got out of sync with the fish because they might have tried to get it and missed it, and then spam the button to get it.
Mhm. I've done that in desperation.
Yeah, I mean, it puts you into it, and if I had made even a slight mistake, they could have capitalized and won, but I didn't make a mistake, so. All right, 3, going at it. It's funny, I'm beating the harder people right now. I'm losing to the easier people. I don't know how this is happening.
I used to do that on math tests.
The math test, or
Just,
like, did your school ever do where they would have like put you up in front of the school, like, sort of like a spelling bee for math? I could always beat the smart people, but there would always be one that came up and like, I don't know.
yeah.
And the not so smart
Just
kid gets the
slightly
answer.
faster than me. Mhm. I usually beat most people, but it's just that one thing. I don't know what it is, but there's always that one person that just beats you that every once in a while.
So like, why did I lose? How did I lose to you? Bennett just beat Zeph, so there you go. Oh, you're in there now.
On my third and my fourth.
Well, Zeph is in our Discord, so well, he doesn't talk much. I actually see him in one of the other Discord servers on occasion. He does Hive Mapper too.
Ooh, nice.
So I've become a big fan of Hive Mapper. It's been a good paying app for me. App system, we'll call it, right? Because you got to pay for the camera hardware, but it's
Yeah, that's kind of
at
a big of an ask.
the current way it's going, like before January, they were going to give you a 250 honey of the crypto that they were that you earn through doing it. which is roughly equivalent to the cost of the cheaper camera. So you could have just bought the camera, done the minimum amount, and they would have rewarded you with basically the cost of the camera. So it would have been net nothing to you. There's my 20-minute ad. So they Zeph is one behind you, Tasty Wild. Beta's giving you help. So you could have made that up right now, and the crypto is up right now, even before the whole Bitcoin ETF thing happened this past week. So it's been super profitable for me, man. Super profitable. And if anybody that's listening wants to talk about it, please join our Discord. If you're not in our Discord server first, come do that. It's in the link to the Discord server is in the info for the YouTube page, so you can find it there. But we have a Hive Mapper channel where I'm talking all about and answering everybody's questions that they have about it. I've been sitting on this for about 3 or 4 months because I wanted to test it out before I basically recommended anything to anybody. But it's become super profitable for me. So now I'm saying everybody should be getting in on this action. You can come in, and I even have a discount code where people can get 10% off the cost of the camera, so that'll even save you. It's going to be $30 because the camera costs $300. And while they no longer have that 2,500 honey deal, they do have until the end of January and a 1,000 honey deal where you can get about it's roughly $100, $115 worth of honey if you do order it before the end of the month. But anyway. Yeah, something's wonky going on with their servers. It said I missed it, and then it gave it to me, and then moved my cursor somewhere.
Interesting.
Oren says he lost 2 in a row. Oh, they're saying you've got a decent shot at third. Let's take a look. Yeah, you're only one behind Batman. You're one behind Batman. You're right there. Don't give up.
I just won that game, too. Whoa, that was close, too. This close. I almost lost. Oh, gosh.
You're there. You're now above Arn and Zeph and all. So you're 1 behind Batman and 6 behind Akari. So keep at it, man. I'm
not worried about first.
Yeah, but that jump from 10 to top 3 is a decent jump. And you wanted to give
that
up.
Man must have been losing then.
Well, it's as you guys get further and further apart from other people, even though they don't think the the matchmaking's been fixed, I think it might have been. I might be tending to agree with you, and it's just going to get harder and harder for them.
Ooh. I did get that 15th one before they did, because the 16th one came and no one caught it.
Yeah, so
I wasn't sure if I got that one.
Have you noticed that sometimes I've seen only 15 fish? Has that happened to you?
Yeah, that just happened to me that last game.
Only 15 fish. They didn't even show a 16th fish, let alone a 17th.
Not very often, but it does happen. Man, I am getting some really close games that I'm winning here.
Good.
Like, inch of your teeth close.
Well, it's happened to me about 3 or 4 times now. I thought it was just a play with my own eyes there. Raider Nation is saying that, he hasn't been doing too well now.
I got the 16th one and they missed.
All right. Huzzah.
Awesome. Okay. Huzzah. Did.
We've got roughly Batman, 45 minutes.
He's got to lose a game. Okay.
All right, this is a win for me.
All right, I almost missed the first and the second fish. Barely got them. My goodness, that was too close. Cannot afford to lose games like that.
The name of this person was Holla at Me. That's awesome. Let's look at the leaderboard. I'm in 72nd place. I have no idea what that is. I have no idea what it is because I'm not waiting for that leaderboard to load. How close I'm in the 50th. I have taken a commanding lead in Virginia, so I've got that wrapped up.
I just lost one too, so I
want to know how close I am to top 50.
I lost to someone who had 17 wins. I mean, they were really good, though.
Yeah, so the number of wins doesn't necessarily mean something. It just means that they could be late to the party, right?
Yeah. But I got matched against them, which is interesting.
Right. That is the part of the matchmaking that's wonky, unless Atlas Earth is starting to get a little smart and is noticing, they're weighting people that are of better caliber and might put us against each other more. If I were to make a matchmaking like that, I might do that. If you see the same top 10 people across the board, I might I might think about doing that.
Nope. I think Batman lost one too because I'm still 93. He's still 93. But yeah, okay.
All right, I'm at 48 wins. I'm going to jump in here and see where I am. Still in 70. Oh, I went up 2 places. You and Zeph is tied with you now, though. Right?
Oh, boy.
So, consequence, Akari must have lost one because she's now back down to 5 in ahead of you. So, again, this could go anybody's way. You still got 45 minutes left. And we've seen a little bit of back and forth on the leaderboard.
It's extremely unlikely that I'm going to get first, though.
No,
possible, but unlikely.
But again, these games can be incredibly streaky. You can go on a 5-match losing streak sometimes. It can happen. You just get paired with the wrong people too many times in a row.
Right. Second would have to do it too.
Yes. Again, that does make it more improbable.
Yes. Exactly. Trying to be realistic here.
It'd be more of a benefit for the second place person. Maybe something happens there. I've won most of them. One opponent with less than 20 wins in less 35 minutes. All right. All right. It's got me in 69th place. I've only went up 1. I don't know how close I am.
I won that one. Woo! So close. So close to not winning that one. Man, these are hard games I'm getting.
And apparently matchmaking is broken, right? So
I don't think it's broken anymore. These people are hard as nails.
Yeah, but how many wins have they had? Oh, you probably don't even bother looking at that screen.
I'm not even looking.
Yeah, I hear you.
I just want to get on to the next game. I don't even want to look.
I hear you.
I only did it that one time because I wanted to see if I really won that game. And I didn't.
Oh, some people are saying Slim Jim is Master DN or whatever.
Oh, is he?
That's what people are saying right now.
Well, good for him. He deserves second.
Oh, Raider says he knows that it's Slim.
Oh, I just got Mr. Everything. Oh, no. I did not want him.
Well, he was just chatting on the board, so maybe maybe he's not focused.
No, he's focused. I definitely have to win this one though.
Apparently, you're tied at 96 with Batman now.
Yeah, I've been tied for a while.
All right, I'm gonna leave you alone. Dead air.
I think I weighed him. I did. Oh gosh, that was so close.
Mr. Everything was one behind you, so that was good that you win. Because if you didn't win, you guys would have all been tied together.
Man, I took a big chance on that last fish. I pushed it just a little bit earlier than I normally do.
Yeah. And it all worked out. So
It did. Man, these are some tough games I'm getting though.
well, it's also making you better. So.
Well, I'm taking a lot more risk, and it's paying
But it's
off.
paying off,
Except
right?
that Batman's winning his games too.
It's not a risk if you're learning how to do it and you're being successful. You're just learning. You're getting the feel.
Yeah. See where the limits or where the walls are.
I don't know why I missed that one. I'm going to chalk that one up to network error. Luckily, my opponent missed the same one, so I'm going to definitely say it was a network error.
Just got JLM and OP. Okay.
Yeah. Mr. Everything's complaining now because it says that you put him back 20 minutes. It's possible. Oh, Master Dian is tied with Consequence. All right. They're both at 1 or 2. That means Akari lost a few. I think Arn is breaking. This is.
I think I lost that one. Shoot. I did. Man. Yeah.
Got to get back in. Get back in. Mr. Everything just won his. Well, I've got that one. I don't need to bother playing anymore. I'm not even gonna bother playing. I'm 7-up on the person, and I don't. Occasionally, it just gives me this one
Batman
person.
lose games?
Well, if he's getting matched with some of these same people I'm getting matched with, so there's no way he's losing.
Yeah, he must be. I'm getting tough as nails, people. I was beating every one of them except for one. I even beat Mr. Everything except I did not beat Jalen and OP.
That might be the match is that pretty good.
Well, he is. He beat me, so I mean, just barely.
Top 50 is 59. All right, that was the information I want. Top 50 is at 59, so I need to see where I'm at and how close I am to that. I loaded the page down to that.
Yep, he's still. Oh, Zeph got ahead of me now.
Zeph's a quality player.
Of course, he's won this thing. He might have been. Was it the first one to win this?
The Triple Crown?
Well, not the Triple Crown, but the first to win this event.
Oh, I don't know. I have to go back and look at the records. Look at our results.
I mean, I was doing that now. But I think he did as Chris.
Oh, he changed his name. Right, maybe. I'm 5 away from top 50. Yeah. I think that's plausible for me.
And it is a close race for third, though. I'm still right there. I'm only one behind, but he is not losing games.
It looks like, according to my records, Wario won the first one that we had that wasn't a test event.
Oh, okay.
Won the very first fishing event. But Wario hasn't been a player in this in a while.
I haven't seen him in a long time. You know, the other person I haven't seen is Drew.
Grom?
LASIK. Oh,
Yeah,
Drew the city builder.
yeah, Grom. Well, he's
Grom I've seen, but Drew the city builder.
yeah, Drew the City. And what is it, Mark's Lawn Care? I haven't seen much of.
Yeah.
There's some quality players that I don't know what happened to them. All right, I'm 13 spots away from top 50. I might make it. Got 35 minutes. We might have a point where I say I'm done with the mulliganing and going at it, but I haven't really lost much recently, so wouldn't change much.
Yeah. Well, you'd have to also forgo your 2 AB ads just to push.
Yeah.
That is a time sink.
It's an opportunity cost, right? It's going to cost me for that opportunity. I get it.
But the reward though,
it's much better. It's definitely worth the. I might miss out on 10 Atlas bucks at this point, if even that. Right? You're right. I'm going for it. This is the time. This is usually about the time where I decide to buckle down and if it's worth trying to hit that next tier or not. I'm doing fixed it. I'm against fixed it. It's not really worth it for me to push it 25 anymore because the difference from 25 to 50 became a lot less after they recalibrated those rewards. But
they've shortened the distance.
But from 50 to 100 is worth that. Because I don't think they changed the 50 payout. They changed the top 25 payout.
They increased both of them a little bit.
I gotta go back and look at the data. I took a screenshot and wrote it and posted it on the Discord.
Uh-oh, Akari's losing.
Oh man, AF is ahead of you.
Akari is now in second.
I just fixed it. Oh, Master of the... Oh, yeah. And Batman's only one behind her, and you're only two behind him.
Well, I was one, but then I couldn't get a match for a little bit, and that's probably why it's two instead of one now.
That's a sucky thing, man. That's not even your fault.
Well, it's part of the game, though.
Yeah, it is now. Shouldn't be, but it is.
Fortunately, it's part of the game. They don't give you a handicap just because you have connection problems.
No, they only compound it. I don't think it's your connection problem. I think it's on their end, honestly.
Oh, yeah, most likely.
Because everybody's experiencing it. Alright, I'm at 58 wins, and that puts me 60th on the leaderboard. Every win brings me one or two closer to my goal. It's gonna be close. Oh, this will be a win because this person is apparently not catching any fish. They got one. I was wondering if someone was
still
just
have a half hour left, though.
Yeah, well, we might start getting people that are just gonna mulligan because they've realized they can't change tiers.
Yeah, which is going to make matches a little bit easier.
For some, yeah. All right. Alright, that's 59 wins. That puts me at 59th. Yeah, another spot up the leaderboard. I'll take it. My mind doesn't even pay attention to where the fish are going anymore. I don't even have to think about it. Like, it's just a natural reflex now.
I know, it's so awesome to be able to do that. Mr. Everything is having problems. I think he's done.
Who is?
Mr. Everything.
Oh. Think he gave up?
Yeah.
Wow, I just had a couple network issues.
That second fish. I did too, and I almost missed the second fish because of it. Almost.
So it did that to you too?
Right? Probably at the same time.
Yeah, okay. I'm like, I don't understand why I didn't get this fish. Alright, my 20-minute timer is buzzing, and I am going to make it silent. So, I'm going for it. Officially here.
Run for it, man. Yeah. Did I win? Did I win? Come on. Did I get it? I won that one. Okay. Jeez. I am like only one behind. Okay.
Keep at it, man.
Arn is right behind me, though.
Arn is? Arn was saying he was having problems.
Well, he's right behind me now.
Apparently his problems weren't that tough.
He probably was having problems. He got them fixed.
$13, $14, and I've got this one easy. All right, I love when I get an easy match, even though I get the last, even though the circle lands on the fish at the end and it doesn't give it to me. Whatever. All right, leaderboard. I'm in 55th. Oh yeah, I'm right there. Huck yeah.
He got the 17th fish. Oh.
You watching your dreams get dashed here?
Yeah, I am.
Well,
I know I was gonna do like the 2-win thing, but I'm just like right there.
No. 2 wins was to evaluate whether or not you should push it or not.
That's true. That was to evaluate, and
You're at evaluation
the
stage.
thing of it is, I'm just having too much fun trying to push for this thing.
It is fun. It is more
Now
fun.
that I'm like right there.
And whoever
It is. It's definitely a lot more fun.
it's bragging rights too, man. It's good stuff, man.
Yeah, because it'll be the first time ever on this live stream.
I'm hoping for you. I'm hoping for you.
Well, I'm trying, but that was a tough match.
Arn is one ahead of you. I'm seeing Batman's 2.
Yeah, he is. That's because I lost one. He was tied with me, and now of course I lost one, so he's gonna pull ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Everything's saying he's having a hard time doing matchmaking currently.
The person was catching the fish before I was, but by the time I found out about it, it was too late to try to change my position on my cursor. So I just had to hope for the snipe, and of course the fish came, and he got it, and then he got the 17th one.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't get it. Actually, I think I got the 16th one before he did, but he got that 17th one, and I didn't catch it.
I tried to get the 17th one. I guess slightly off. I don't know if I won that one. Oh, I did. Sweet. We're just about to pass 100,000 in the pot. We've got 27 minutes left, and I just couldn't get a match.
I'm not getting a match.
All right, just got in.
Okay, I'm not. All right, Patty Matty.
I just beat Krabby Patty.
That was Fatty Matty.
Oh, Fatty Matty?
Fatty
Oh,
Matty.
Fatty. I don't. Okay, never mind.
Fatty, like Batman. Fatty.
Oh, Batty.
Fatty
Bravo.
Matty.
Bravo. I got you. Get some phonetic alphabet up in here.
Fatty Matty, Mr. Fish.
All right. Well, there's no way I can lose this, so I'm gonna see if anybody said anything else on the live stream. No one said anything else in the
I must have lost one because
YouTube.
Looks like I'm tired of them now.
So it looks like Akari's problem is she can't get matches. She's not getting a match. That's a crappy reason to lose your position.
It is. I mean, she could lose the podium because of this.
She's now in third. She is tied with Arn, and Zeph and you are tied right behind them. You could pass her with 2 more wins. Because she can't.
What happened to Batman?
Batman is in second.
Oh wow.
Batman's got 112. Akari and Arn have 111. You and Zeph have 110. And Slim Jim, or Master of DN, is currently in first with 115. He's got a 3-win lead. That's what I'm saying. Anything can happen. And that was an 8-spot change for Akari in 30 minutes. You understand?
Yep.
Or 8-win change. Anything can happen.
I gotta. Oh, Arn is. Yeah, I see Arn's in third now.
Arn just said he beat Batman in a match, so.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll do it.
It's fun. I'm loving this competition. This is fun.
This is great. All right, they missed the fish. That makes it easy for the win.
Yeah, this is an
Arn did beat me too.
Arn beat you
Although
too.
Zeph and I did 2 matches, and he won one, and I won the other one.
Well, but if Arn won, Arn is probably in third now. Arn is in third.
He did beat me. Yeah, he did beat me once. So if I had beaten him, then I think I'd probably be in third right now.
Arn went in head of Akari, and you're only 1 behind, so you're right there. Still go for it. I'm in 54th place. So I'm only 4 spots away.
I mean, if Arn gets second and I get third, I would be happy with that.
You got to get Batman out of there. Yeah, that's going to be
hard. We got to get Batman out of there. Well, we got to match him first, and then you got to beat him.
Somebody's got to match him.
Not lose to him.
Yeah.
Arn did.
Well, that's just one, though. You know, it's got to happen multiple times.
Yeah, maybe Akari can match him and beat him. I don't know.
I don't know. Akari's having connection issues right now.
It's true. He's out.
That is a bummer for her, man. She put in a lot of work.
First place.
The whole time, I thought she owned this thing. Sniped
that last fish.
I did the same thing too. I sniped the last fish.
He was like ahead of me the whole time, and then I went and sniped that last fish on him.
Arn says he just beat Batman again.
For some reason, I'm in 6th place.
It's really tight. It's just really tight.
Yeah.
It's the only thing.
Well, I get from, well, like I said, I wasn't able to get matches for a bit there, and that could be a factor.
Well, I think that was a factor for a lot of people. Korikari.
Yeah, Korikari. Wow. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th have 114, and I have 113.
No, you have 114. You have 114 according to my board. You're tied with them all.
Oh, okay.
You're tied with them. Keep going.
So they're getting it before I am then.
You might be half a cycle off on a sync.
Yeah, that's unfortunate because
It could be important. It's that 15 seconds you had to get up
well,
to answer.
yeah, like if I can get that last second and they don't get it, then that might be it. I might be getting second then.
But at the same time, it might mean you get one more match where they don't if they're out of sync at
Right.
the end, right? It could be in your favor at the end, right? If they're all in a match and they end and can't get another one, but you've been able to get into one more on that half a sync difference.
Zeph's in third, and yep, Zeph's right there. So I just got Cynic. So here we go. Cynic is really good at this game.
Yeah. Also a worthy competitor.
Cynic's
Again, lots of props due where they're due.
right. He could be the one that ends it for me.
Curry is blaming her internet. Go on to sell data. I don't know what else to do. But Curry is apparently back in second. I don't know how that's possible. I thought she fell below you. I need to take a look at that.
Oh, I got the 17th fist. Oh man.
Well,
Oh, they did too though. Oh, they got it too, and they got it before I did.
Uh-oh.
Oh man, I was so excited because I caught it and that it didn't show the animation for the other person. But they got it too, and then they obviously got it before I did.
Or you wouldn't have lost, right?
I was so excited too. I was like, I caught it, but they did too. Good job, Cynic. That was a hard fought win for you.
Like I said, he's a worthy competitor. Worthy competitor.
Yeah.
All right. Beta just did a quick leaderboard count on Discord. You're one behind the pack.
Yeah, that's like really bad at this point.
Yeah, that loss hurt.
That's a big loss. The Batman's in third right now. Man, it is so
but
close.
It's a three-way tie there
second.
for second, third, and fourth. Yeah, it's a three-way tie for second, third, and fourth. And you're one behind tied with Arn. Mr. Everything is one behind that.
It's still, I mean, they could still lose games, and
There's
I
still
don't. So
18 minutes left. Don't give up.
I'm not. I mean, if I get like 5 wins behind, that'll be different.
No. At this point, I don't think that's possible.
I'd have to lose every game.
You have to lose a lot. Oh, I got Grom. Hey! Speaking of Grom, I've got him.
I just lost another game.
Like, Grom can beat me. Why am I excited to play against him? He's good. Or, Grom is streaky.
I just lost another one.
Stay with it, though. Maybe somebody else is going to have internet issues.
Yeah. I mean, things can happen, but it's. I have to win games.
17 minutes left. Anything can happen. Especially when everybody is. You guys are 3 matches. 3 matches. Different spread. That's what I'm looking for. It's a 3-match spread.
But I do have a disadvantage. So that doesn't help.
You have a disadvantage?
But it's not. Yeah, because I'm like a bunch of wins behind. But
they have to sync off, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
But again, that might come to your benefit.
Yeah, because I could get easier opponents.
Well, you could get easier opponents, or you can get one more match in that they can't.
Yep.
It's just going to be a whole heck of a... It depends. Let's see how this plays out. Arn is calling you out. He says you don't have a chance. Let me go evaluate it in just a second after this win.
How are you doing, by the way? Is he top 50 yet?
Actually, this should probably put me at 50 or 51. Let me take a
Oh
look.
yeah, you may not want to check now.
I don't care.
Probably should just focus on.
I got 15 minutes left. Yeah, that put me in 50th. Tasty, you're 2 behind third.
Okay,
117.
I'm not out yet.
No, I think Arna is trying to psych you out. Keep going. Yeah. Don't let them just say that to you. It's crazy we have to have a running leaderboard now because we can't look
Look,
it up quick
I'm.
enough. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is wild though.
Oh, it's a blast.
Just for things, this many people for it to be this tight.
Look, I'm just happy to play it. Akari, quote unquote, has given up. So I don't know what that means. She hasn't. Yeah, I take that too. The same thing as Pharaoh says, "I give up." He never gives up.
Yeah, I've said it too. So I mean, it's the sort of thing.
See, that's the difference between you and me. When I say I give up, I really mean I give up. I'm not going to do it anymore. All right, I'm in 48th place now. Yeah. I'm going to bed. Akari, man, just relax, man. she rage quit last time, didn't she?
That's and the thing of it is that seems to be what's happening to her. She does really good at the beginning, and then she has problems and has to rage quit at the end. That happened to me at Racer a couple of times.
But the difference is,
I was in like
this is just a game, right? It's just a game.
Yeah,
we're having fun.
I know. I was bummed about it, obviously, but I wasn't like raging.
I mean, it's certainly sad, like to put in that much effort and not get paid. I mean, how many times have I put in a lot of effort only to miss my tier by 1, or I was tied, and it's happened to me like 4 or 5 times where I've missed my tier cutoff. It sucks, but it's just a game. I'm still coming out with a profit. Jackpot is at 105 right now. We might make it to 110 or so before the game ends.
Right now, Mr. Everything's in third. Interesting.
Yeah, it's been bouncing. And he was also someone that said they quote-unquote gave up.
Yeah, I know. I remember that.
So, I don't trust any of y'all when you say that. Wow! I missed that. Crap.
I got the mismatch of the century.
I missed the fish.
I have 14 fish and you have 2.
I've gotten one that had that. I just stopped playing after like 8. I'm like, there's no way you can win. So I just take a little mental break. Yeah, I don't know what happened on that one. All right, should I mulligan or not? 23 minutes. I'm gonna mulligan. I'm doing well. I've gotten well past my.
You have some distance between you and 50th.
Yeah, I've got like 3 or 4 wins now. Distance.
Oh yeah, you're good. You're good to go.
Maybe I'll get lucky and this be a quick mulligan. Not looking like it. All right.
Sniped again.
17th. Pharaoh says he's 17th, yet 5th in North Carolina. Dang, North Carolina's tough.
I am tied for third now.
See? And Arn says he 3 in a row. I don't know if that means he won 3 or lost 3. I'm guessing 3. He lost 3. See? Anything can happen.
He said GG, everyone. He's gone. He's out. Well, I'm getting easy opponents right now, so I don't know if that's good or bad.
That's good. Take it.
Well, I
Take it
mean,
and run.
now here's why I say it could possibly, because if they're also getting easy opponents, it means I won't be able to catch up.
But no, there was time when you were getting really tough opponents where they had to have been getting easy opponents, right? I
Yeah.
it's just the luck of the draw, and now it's the luck is on your side. And
Yeah.
I think
Well,
I'm
hopefully
concluding
it
that
continues.
matchmaking's broken. Still.
Hopefully it continues. I am right there. Again.
Map King. Yeah, Map King wasn't on it tonight, really. Well, I'm happy. I'm gonna get first in Virginia, so that's an extra like 400 or so Atlas bucks I'll get. 75. Oh crap! It says I'm 50th place. I don't know what just happened there. All right, I better
You better run.
I better focus. Oh, I got Raider Nation
you
now,
better
of
run.
course. I got Raider Nation. That's all right. As long as I don't lose, it's not a problem.
Oh, Map King was fishing in real life. That's interesting.
Man, he could have been virtually looking at circles going around in a circle and called fishing. Circles going around in circles trying to land on circles. Same thing. Same thing. Bet you that's what he was doing in real life.
Probably.
I got it. I got the 17th. Ah! Sorry, Raider.
Whew, my opponent just missed a fish. I get a lot more relaxed when they do that. Cause it was tight before. Yeah, Picari's given up.
Well, now she's claiming that people with only a couple wins are getting the 17th fish. Well, the secret's out. We taught her. I don't know why she's surprised.
Well, because of their win count.
Well, it just means they got on late. It's happened to me before where I've been busy for most of the event and I just come on in the last half hour just to make it the top 500. Because I know I can.
I lost. Ah! Goat got me.
All right.
Goat.
We've got 7.5
He has
minutes
11 wins, too.
Yeah. Oh, New Hampshire? Goat New Hampshire? Or Goat NH or whatever?
Yeah, he has 10 wins.
Yeah, he must have had to come on late.
Yep.
And I'm not getting matched. Yeah. Match me! Match me. There we go. That took way too long.
I got 8 minutes left. Shoot.
That's 7 minutes left.
Yep, I'll keep pushing.
I didn't check to see where you were on the board.
I was tied.
In third?
With third, yeah, I was tied with third, but I lost it. I lost it to Goat.
Stupid Goat.
Yeah, stupid Goat. Yep, Mr. Everything is one ahead of we must have all lost one. Mr. Everything.
Beta just put up a quick list.
Yep.
All
yeah, I'm 2 behind him now.
Yeah, everything in Zeph. Batman's still in there.
Yeah, he's in between too. That's the problem.
I won and dropped a space. I won the match I was playing, and it put me down 1 from my previous leaderboard spot. That's funny. All right, keep at it though. Again, still time. Anything can happen.
Yeah, but it's extremely unlikely. I have to win 3. He has to lose 3 games now, and that man has to lose a couple too, in order for me to get third.
Yeah, I mean, I mean that's what happens when it's this tight. It
Yep.
it's just crazy and not impossible, just not healthy. Arn's giving up. Arn has given up and it says he's going to help us score Sherry now. You know what? I like these group of guys, right? You know, they understand this competition. We're all fighting for it,
Yep.
And they're all willing to help us out, help each other out. Beta says that Akari and Mr. Everything are losing their minds right now, so I'm not quite sure how everything's going to pan out.
Man, Mr. Everything's in second place.
Yeah, it's going crazy, right? Anything can and will happen in the last 4.5 minutes of this event.
I remember when Velos was in first for like the whole game, and then all of a sudden he started losing games, and he ended up taking third place, and he almost lost it to me. I almost beat. If I had beat him, that because I think we did our last match together. If I had beat him, I would have got third.
It's tight, man. You're one behind. You caught up a little bit.
Which means I'm basically 2 behind.
Maybe, maybe not. Again, it depends on how the cycle's reporting. So one thing is I don't understand why their leaderboard is not right on. Nope, you're one behind. They just posted up a new one. You're just one behind.
I just got the 129 just now.
Yep, and so then you're tied with them.
Excuse me, 120. Excuse me, 127.
8? No, 128 is what it records as.
Okay, I have to look again. Maybe I read it wrong.
Yeah, I think you're wrong. I'm
probably wrong.
Unless I read it wrong, but I don't think so.
I'll let you know as soon as because I'm going to win this one. So this person just caught it. He must have missed the fish and he gave up.
Like 2.5 minutes left, man. This is the closest I've ever seen this thing come down to.
I have 130 wins.
That puts you tied, although the leaderboard that just came up still has.
Oh, I am tied for third.
Go.
Tied for third.
Go. 2.5 minutes left, man. Make it count. That's 3 matches.
We both have to lose again.
3 matches.
I'm going. I have not given up yet. This is where I can get that extra match.
Uh-oh. Mr. Everything apparently lost third. Uh-oh. Craziness is ensuing in the last couple minutes.
Did I win?
You can't afford to lose.
God.
You can't afford to lose. This is crunch time.
I won that one. Oh, that's it. It was the 15th fish too, and I forgot it was the 15th fish.
Crunch time, baby.
Oh man. How much time is there left?
I'll check in just a moment for you. So, minute and 11 seconds left. So, if you finish real soon, you might be able to get 2 matches in. But you gotta be quick.
This person needs to miss the fish so I can win this game. Ah. think I won.
Get in there. Gotta get another match. Go, go, go.
I'm in there.
Depending
It's
on how
probably
this...
gonna be the last one.
Yeah, it probably will be. I might get one more in here.
And they just missed their first fifth. Okay.
I lost. Crap. Uh-oh, that's not good.
I guess you're gonna mulligan.
No, I've got enough time for getting one more in.
Oh no, get that. Do that then.
Yeah. Yeah, I can. There's 11 seconds left. Yeah, I got one more in.
Oh no. Oh man, I'm not getting in now. I have too much time on my clock.
Yeah, this is it. So if you lose, just might as well mulligan. Man, wow, this is fun, man. Pharaoh thinks he secured place number 25. And this will be a win for me here at the end. Alright, so that'll pretty much secure my top 50, so... Wow. Heck of a day, man. This is a fun one to do, man.
That was exciting.
Wow. Alright, so I got a win to end that. Wow. This one was fun, man. I don't know how I like the matchmaking there. I don't know if I like it or don't like it. It's making this a lot closer for the people at the top. However, for the people at bottom, they're getting smoked. Right? I've been playing this whole time, right? And
Batman got third.
Right over Mr. Everything
He just
and
got there
you.
just a little bit quicker than they did.
Oh.
Beta apologized to me. He said he would have, if he didn't beat me, I would have got third. Oh well, man.
So I played a lot of sub 20 wins players like this entire time.
You know what? Dude, I didn't record. You know, I didn't record how much I spent on this.
You're gonna make a profit
because I've been trying to. I know I'm going to make a profit, but the thing of it is, I have a spreadsheet now where I'm trying to keep track specifically, very very specifically about how much AB I'm making.
Are you making some sort of video spreadsheet on it? What's the point of this?
Yeah, it's a spreadsheet. So, but yeah, I did not. Oh gosh, I did not check to see how much AB I had before. I didn't check to see how much AB I had after. So I guess I'll just have to.
Well, when's the last time you took a screenshot? Do you have one from today? Could you mostly guesstimate?
I mean, I know how much AB I had at the beginning of the day.
Yeah, so you know how much you have from the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I know that. I could probably guesstimate about how much I spent.
We should talk about Raider Nation right now.
Yeah. So Raider, sorry you didn't get top 3 there.
And I'm sorry I hit him when he was down there and made him lose second place in his state. Because that's when I beat him, made him lose that. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Continue
with your story. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was a nice sneak there for Zeph. He got right in second place.
Yeah, it was super tight there. And I'm happy for him that he was able to do that. But man, the amazing
it was tough.
course of events that had that happen.
I mean, I won it and lost some really, really close races, or matches, I should say.
Yeah. So, do you think your competition was tougher in some aspects than normal?
Well, definitely a lot tougher than the last one, I would say, because of matching. Well, I went up against a whole bunch of people that I had not gone up against before, who were really tough opponents, and they did beat me.
Yeah. So, I lost to a couple of players that I had never seen before too, and it caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting that.
hmm I never did make it to the podium though. I wasn't even on there the whole time. I wasn't on there.
You didn't. Oh, you were tied for it, but never because of the court
I
of the
never,
winds.
yeah, I
Yeah.
never got ahead.
God, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I've won two, so I'm happy about that. I came in second, the last one.
Hmm.
So, I think when it comes to, all those times in the past when I went for it and didn't get it, I've more than made up for that. So, I'm pretty happy with my performance overall, though. I got pretty close to top three. It was pretty tough. I did lose some pretty hard ones. I won some pretty tough ones too, but it just needed one more win to get third place,
Yeah,
and I
I
just
mean,
couldn't get it.
it was as close as it could be. Your camera froze, just FYI. So it was as
Okay.
close as it could be. I could still tell when you're talking because the whole thing. Ah, there we go. It just came
Right.
back.
Right.
Um,
All right.
but it was as close as it could be through pretty much the entire event.
Yeah, it was pretty wild. I had a blast trying to go for top three. Not making it obviously. Bummed about that, but I'll still get a pretty nice payoff. Um,
Yeah,
so that'll
it's
be
a
nice,
bummer.
and then I'll put that in my.
You missed out on 1,000 or so Atlas bucks because of one win, and that's rough.
Yeah, I know it's kind of. Or was it that much? I don't think it was that much.
Someone just posted what it was right at the end. Okay, you missed out on
Okay.
500 additional, right?
Yeah, but it looks like 505
Yeah.
additional, which is it's still quite a bit because that's five parcels.
Yes, and at this point, you're getting close to the magic 1,500 number, aren't you? Or you're there, right?
Uh, I have it in AB. I just haven't had a chance to go to a specific location that I want to go to get to 1,500. I have the AB. I just have to
Hmm.
spend it.
Yeah,
So I have 1,500.
so you're at the point where once you're probably gonna hold on at 1,500 for a little bit, right? I'm assuming, and then you're
Mhm.
going to was it probably go to about 1,800 ish? I think that's where the
1721
1720
is
so
the
is
is
that
the magic number. So that's
1721. There you go. You did the math.
200 and yeah, 221 parcels.
All right.
What I
So
need. So I need 22,100 AB.
you're going to hold on to it until
Plus,
you reach that point. Yeah.
yes, I'll hold on to that, and then I I don't know how much of it I'm going to put into Frederick because the previous mayor of Frederick,
Mm-hmm.
um, has been adding slowly.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look now to see what they have, and I might as well look at second in my state as well because that person's been slowly adding parcels as well.
Yeah. Where do you
Although my
currently
current
sit?
Okay, that's a good question. So, I'm going to assume that I'm at 1,500, right? Because I have the AB and I will spend it. So we're gonna make that assumption.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so, um, Damari, I don't even know how to pronounce it. It looks like he changed his profile. He has 3,127 parcels. That has not changed for months. He has been buying in California for quite some time. Next person is Witch Doctor X09, 1966.
I don't
And
know
that
that
that was
part.
a recent update. They had bought five, I think, last week or something like that. Um,
5 in a
but
week's
they
not
haven't really.
much.
Yeah, five in a week is nearly not as much as I've been going up. Next one is open boosters, 1563. So obviously I'll pass that once I get to the 2x tier. And then I have, well, it says 1474, but that you might as well just read that as 1500 because that's what I'm going to get this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So I will be in fourth place for Maryland.
All right. So, what was the top spot in Maryland? 20.
3127, and I'll have 1500. So I'll be a little bit less than halfway there.
That's a big ask, and I'm sorry. I'm probably the one forcing you to go after Maryland.
Oh, you're not making me do anything.
Well, it's because
So,
of my actions that you are probably doing something different.
well, it's really not you. It's just that I just decided I just decided I was going to go for this, and then I was going to start doing like surveys on Prolific. I hate doing surveys, but I'm willing to put up with it.
They kill me. They drain me. I can't do them.
It does. It's very draining. But I'm willing to put up with it for the money to be able to put into this app in order to accelerate my path to the governorship.
So yeah, you're going to pull a Mr. Everything and buy your governorship. Is that the deal?
Yeah, I'm just gonna earn my way through it instead of just buying it directly. He just bought it outright. He used the savings. I'm not gonna do that.
No, no. I mean, I'd rather use I call it other people's money, right? To do this sort of thing, right? I'd rather
use other people's money.
Yeah, I'd rather not use my own to make this happen, right? But I'm just reinvesting my rent into Atlas Earth. Like that 40x or 40 Atlas buck conversion. Like I wasn't going to convert my money over yet, but that's the best deal we've ever seen on that conversion.
Right.
And I think that was a one-time thing. Yeah, I think that was a one-time thing.
I converted $19 of rent for that, and then I mean, here's the thing. So I wasn't doing Prolific surveys for about a month or so because I got burnt out. So I stopped doing them. And then I looked at the 40 and I looked at my rent and I said, and here's what really inspired the whole thing. I took my family out to Burger King because there's a playground there, and we went to the park one time, and the park closed at sundown. So my daughter was disappointed; she couldn't go. Yeah, we told her she can go to the park, and she wasn't able to go. So I said, okay, how about we go to Burger King? And my father was the type of person, and I'm the type of person who does this now because of him. What he did is that if he goes into a restaurant and he uses their establishment, he always buys something.
Sure. That's right. If you go to use the restroom or the facilities of some sort, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
You should buy something.
Yeah. No, I get that. Right? That's a reasonable thing to do.
Right. So what we did was we went there and we purchased a small fry, $3. Very expensive.
Yeah.
I usually use coupons, but we did not have one that day. So I went and spent the $3 on the fries, and I said, all right. Well, they're in the bathroom now. I'm sitting here. I have my phone available. How about I pay for that by doing a Prolific survey or a couple Prolific surveys while I'm just sitting here, see if I could do it. And when you know it, there was actually a whole bunch of mobile ones because in Prolific, in order for me to be able to do a survey on my phone, it has to be mobile because they have certain ones that are desktop, certain ones that are mobile, certain ones that are any of them.
Interesting.
I was able to do enough of the mobile ones where I was able to make $3 to be able to pay for the meal. And I said, that's interesting. I wonder what else I could do with that. So I started thinking about it, and that's when I saw the 40 conversion. I said, aha, okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to convert my rent, and then I'm going to make up for that by doing the Prolific surveys, which means that in reality, the prolific surveys is paying for my AB
Mm-hmm.
using the transitive method.
Yeah, if we shuffle some numbers around, sounds like you should be do government accounting. Um, Same thing, right?
Funny
No.
you mention that work for them.
Well, I'm a contractor too. So, but I was just joking. Yeah,
I actually might be able to figure out how much AB I spent on this thing. I did a little bit of math because
you can guesstimate your
um
number of losses, right?
well that's true. I can guesstimate how many times did I lose. I want to say I lost 15 times. That's probably a reasonable number, which means I would have spent. And then there was one time I got disconnected. That would have been 16. And if I lost 16 times and won 133 times, that would be 149 or maybe 150 if I'm going to
Say
round it
150,
up.
150. So that's 300 Atlas bucks
That's
that you.
300 AB.
Yeah.
All right, so then we'll just count that as 300 AB, and then I'll calculate whatever the profit is based on that, and then I'll just kind of shuffle the numbers around. It might say that I earned a little bit more in the ads than I did. If it's an odd number, obviously, then I'll subtract one and add it to. So I won't have a completely accurate number, but it'll at least be from the Fermi estimation perspective. It'll at least be accurate enough to get a pretty good feel for how much AB I've earned for the events.
It's good enough for the back of the napkin math there.
Yeah, which is all I really need. I don't need a complete 100% accurate count.
Might I ask what your specific purpose in being so meticulous on trying to on figuring out your Atlas buck consumption?
One of the things that I was interested in seeing is how much percentage-wise AB I'm making from events as compared to everything else.
Are you trying to decide if the Explorers Club is financially valuable to you? Is this the purpose?
No. And the reason why I'm not going that route is because I'm paying for that through offer walls.
All right. Okay. So you're
So,
considering that to be paid for through something else, and therefore it doesn't matter
yeah,
what it is. It's not
offer
really
walls.
costing you.
And I wouldn't do the offer walls if it wasn't for the AB. The same thing for the prolific surveys. I would not be doing them anymore if it wasn't for the AB. So if you think about it from the opportunity cost perspective, the only thing that I'm losing here is time that I would be using towards something else, which most likely in this case for me probably be watching YouTube videos.
Yeah, screwing around some way. Right.
Exactly.
So at least you can screw around and put something in your pocket as opposed to actually like costing you something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's sort of the whole
Right.
point of this beer money stuff that we're doing in general is we have these pockets of time that we could either screw around and do something that would cost us money, or we can screw around and do something that makes us a few bucks.
Yeah. Exactly.
And that's what it comes down to me. Like I could be doing it either way, and I'm making the choice to spend my time doing something to make a few bucks as opposed to the other way around. Because I like to play games, right? So right now I'm doing some of these offer walls for games, right?
Right.
I'm making money screwing around doing something I would have probably done anyway. May not have played that game, but to me it doesn't matter what that game is.
Well, I mean, as long as you're at least half enjoying it.
Yeah, I mean,
that's
some of them I'm like, maybe I'll continue on afterwards, maybe not. I don't know. Like I've dropped most of them afterwards.
One of the things I've discovered that I enjoy for whatever reason is slot machines. Interestingly enough, so I like to, obviously watch them to see how I'm doing. But it's also something that I could idle as well while I'm doing something else, like my work or.
Yeah, it could just be on in the background and just going with the auto rotations. It doesn't matter.
Right.
Auto slots. So
but I do have a rule when it comes to the slots because, and the rule has to do with the betting, because the way that I do the betting is that I want to make sure that I can be able to pay for 400 spins, roughly 400 spins. So,
Is
for
this what you've
example, if I
mathematically
have
determined to be the amount of where you get your payback from it? You like hit a larger
right,
jackpot?
right, to be able to, right, exactly, to be able to withstand a large streak, as well as be able to maximize profitability if I hit like a big win or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, roughly 400 spins is a pretty good rough estimate. So for example, if I had a million chips, the most that I would be able to bet on that would be, I think 25 or 2,500. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, it might be 20. Well, if it's 20, well, 25,000 would be 250,000. It's 10, and then yeah, it would have to be 2,500. So that would be my max bet for only having a million chips. Um, so if I got up to say 10 million chips, then I could start betting 5,000. Or if I got up to 10 million chips, then I could start betting 250,000. But if I got down from say 10 million to say 8 million, I'd probably still be doing that for a while until whatever the next bet down is. So if the next one down is say 125,000, then I would continue to bet the 250, having the 10, going down to like 9 million, 8 million,
Mm-hmm.
until I get down to whatever the next one down. It would be the
Whatever
400.
the next tier is. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. So if it's 125,000 for the bet, then I would continue to bet 250,000 until I get down to say, I think it would be 5 million chips.
Mm-hmm.
Once I hit that point, then I would lower the bet.
So, I don't know if you're familiar with like MGM, like the casino group, right? MGM. They own a lot of
Mm-hmm.
the more popular casinos in Vegas, and they even own the one right here in National Harbor, and I think they even own one up in Baltimore. Anyway, no, that's the Harrah's that owns the horse show up there. Anyway,
I'm running an ad. That's why I'm not looking at you.
no, it's okay. No, I was trying to think. I was trying to remember who owned what. Anyway, so MGM has a series of like 4 or 5 different slots apps, right? That you can run and play, and that they give you points where they give you stuff at their casinos, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I used to be heavily into those where I would earn all these points. So not that I gamble at the casinos or anything like that, but I'm all for the perks, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I gotten all these points and I would earn the perks at these casinos, right? So,
Right.
it's a similar idea to me. I would just run the slots. I was more aggressive. I would keep it at around 200 pools, I guess is the word. Per tier.
Understand.
Yeah, but I would always bust out eventually. So maybe yours is a better strategy than mine.
Well, it does make the chips last longer. At the same time, I'm also getting free chips left and right from all kinds of places, so that makes it last longer as well.
Yeah.
Whereas
Let
in
me
the
get them on.
casino,
I get it.
yeah, big difference.
Well, so it was the same way. Same
I
way.
hear what you're saying about the comps though, because and something that my great uncle does, whenever he goes to some whatever places, whether it's horses or slots or because he goes to one thing that he plays is something called Pai Gow poker.
Hi, gal. Yeah.
Yeah, so he does a lot of the Pai Gow poker, and sometimes he does blackjack as well. What he does is that he has a certain amount in his mind that he's willing to lose.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say that amount is $500.
Whatever. Yeah.
Okay. So he goes in with $500. If he gets ahead at some point, whatever it is he's doing, if he gets ahead of say like half of what he started with, so let's suppose that he's ahead by
right?
$300, $300 ahead.
Right.
All right. He's $300 ahead. What he'll do is once he gets to that point, he'll take the 500,
put it in the
pocket it.
That's right. It's the same thing I do.
Yeah. Well, it goes further than that. He'll take half of his winnings, pocket that.
Oh, he'll pocket half of his winnings.
Yep, and then he'll just play with the other half.
Interesting.
And the reason why he does that is because if he loses the other half,
He's still
he
a
can still
winner.
say that he won.
Yeah, he's still a
Still
winner.
came out a winner. And that's the whole reason why he does it that way.
I get it, and it's not an unterrible. That helps with the mental aspect for sure, right? And so here's a fun story. Like my wife had never gambled one day in her life when I met her. For our honeymoon, we went on a Mediterranean cruise. So one of the stops was in Monte Carlo or Monaco. We had to go to the Grand Casino. I had to go, right? I had to go to the Grand Casino. I'm like, look, baby, I know you don't gamble, but if you were ever going to gamble, this is the place where we need to try it, right? So, uh, so I'm like, I've got to go to the Grand Casino. I got to go. And so I taught her how to play, the simplest of games, roulette. I taught her how to play roulette, right? Uh, Very simple concepts. It's black or white. It's black or red, right? Or odds or evens. Very simple math. Best odds in the casino. Best odds in the casino, right? So I'm like, look, let's just do this, and I've got 50 euros, and we're just gonna play, happy or not, right? And I'll pick a few, and you pick a few, and we'll walk out, And at the end of the time, if we've run out of time and money, then we'll just leave. But it was just fun to do. But we came out, 60 euros ahead, right, on it. And I'm like, this is the whole point. I took that 50 euros right away, put it in my pocket. I'm like, we've already passed it. I don't need that 50 euros anymore. So we're just playing with house money right now. And we walked out.
See, that's the thing. Pay with their money.
Yeah, I mean, once we gotten ahead, see, that's what causes people problems when they gamble is they don't know their limits. They don't go in saying, I'm going to only put this much money up, and that's how it's been every time with my wife. I'm like, I go in, I'm like, $300 is all I'm taking in. I won't even take my credit cards. I can't do anything else, right? $300 is all I'm taking in, and that's it. You don't have to worry about anything else. This is where we're going to stop.
It's gone. That's it. You're done.
Yeah, I built in safeguards. I don't have an addictive personality like that where I'm worried about like I would do anything crazy. But she was concerned about it because she grew up hearing horror stories about things like that, and I'm like, right. If you do it responsibly, and that's what I was hoping I was proving, she's now agreed that that's what I was exactly proving.
You were demonstrating it.
Yeah, right. That things in moderation are not bad, right? It's when we go to extremes or we don't build in those safeguards that the problems occur, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so anytime like she doesn't have a problem now and say, hey, I want to go to Vegas with my brother. Okay, how much you gonna spend? I'm bringing about $500-600 for this 2-day 3-day trip. Okay, cool.
Yep, and then that's it.
That's it.
One of the things that I have done, and this is because just of circumstance. My mother-in-law used to work for a dentist who bought their employees tickets to go to bingo.
Bingo. Okay, interesting.
Yeah. So these were it's $25 a ticket. It's not very much. But what ended up happening is a lot of the employees couldn't go, but he had already bought the tickets. So my mother-in-law had decided to take some of those tickets, and she gave them to my wife and I when we were still dating.
Okay.
So we got to go to bingo on
somebody else's dime to begin with.
Exactly. There was one year we went. It was during and this is it used to be like basket bingo, and now it's cat bingo. So when it became cash bingo, there was one year. It was let's see, it was during the housing crisis.
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't a whole lot of people there, and you could pay $5 for an extra pack. It was $25 to get in, but it's $5 for an extra pack. I said, okay, there's about 1/3 as many people here. It's only $5.
Were the payouts flat?
Yes. Although if there's ties, the payouts get split. So it was
Yes.
$50 a game.
Right. So the payouts
Um,
didn't care how many people played.
yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, obviously they have to make a profit because otherwise
Sure.
they're, you know.
But they make a profit at 50 people and they make a profit at 100. It's not like if we have
Right.
100 people pay, we'll increase it by $30 or whatever, right?
Right. Well, they didn't increase it.
They
They
just
just left it
pocketed the
at
money.
exactly for the donations.
Sure,
So
sure.
whether it's 100 people or 1,000 people who showed up,
Correct,
the
correct.
payouts are exactly the
Okay.
same. But it looked very empty, and I'm like, this isn't. So I just at the last minute I just decided, all right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna pay $5 for one of these packs. So I did, and wouldn't you know it, that pack hit twice in a row. No ties. And then later, the original pack that I came with, it eventually did hit, and I came away with $150. After having spent five, that was a really good night. I've had some other, I've bought a pack ever since. I just bought a pack. I just buy one. It's a donation, and it goes to good cause. So,
Mm-hmm,
and
mm-hmm.
I walked away with $145. So, if I go once a year, which I still do, if I go once a year and I spend $5, and
So
then I
be
don't
it.
get anything,
You made a
it's
donation.
I've made a donation, and besides which, it's their money technically when you think about it, that I'm donating to them. Now, the last bingo that I went to, this was by the way during an event. I missed an event, to play bingo.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, that's not what happened. No,
Wait.
um, I went to bingo, and immediately as soon as I got home, the event started, so I was able to do it. That's
Yeah,
what
this is one
happened.
of the many times you've said to us, "Oh no, I can't make it," and then you did and
Yeah,
gotten close to winning
I will. Yeah.
or won.
Well, bingo ended early. That's why I was able to come in. So it just that seems to happen every time. I say because I make plans, and then those plans fall through, and I'm able to come.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it
We've noticed
just
the odd coincidences whenever you say you can't make an event.
I mean, look, we got to a point now where I couldn't go, and my daughter poked my wife in the eye, and we went to the hospital, and that was able to make me go.
So, how much did you pay your daughter to do that?
Well, the thing of it is, the hospital bill was pretty expensive.
Yeah, I'm just kidding, of course. Uh, yeah.
Obviously not worth that, but I didn't even get top three either.
Well, then it wasn't worth it.
No, it definitely was not worth that. But anyways, the bingo thing, yeah, I go pretty much every year, and yeah, the last time that I went, uh, it hit the $5 pack that I bought. It hit, and it was $75 this time instead of 50.
Well, you're just making a
And my,
big profit on your bingo night, aren't you?
I know it's just and I usually always get a door prize too. All right.
Some of the
AJ,
people
I gotta head out of here. It's 10 o'clock, and I have other
Yeah, I
things
get it.
I'd like to do.
Hey, look, these conversations are great for me. I love having these conversations with you.
Yeah,
We
I'm
we
really happy. It's just
we need to
yeah,
schedule a few more of these, maybe when it's not so late and you got things to do.
right. Yeah.
Some of the people on YouTube are asking, was AE able to cover your hospital bill for that night? I think that's a no.
Well, no, the rent didn't cover it,
What?
unfortunately.
Oh, man.
Although if I keep earning my rent, maybe eventually I could
Well,
be able to
you're
cover it.
again, you're getting close to that magic number. What is it, 1721? Right, where every
1721, I'll be in the
parcel
2X.
after that is is
Profit.
money. It's money in the pocket, right?
Money in the pocket. That's right.
Uh, it's a significant number, and you are getting dangerously close. Although you would have been, 5 parcels closer had you won or gotten in
Right.
third.
A third. Yeah. Although if I, you know, I could have possibly got second too.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was close
It,
enough. Honestly,
it
it
was.
might have been able to take first. First was only won by like 2 or 3 or something like that.
Yeah, it was. It was just so tight. It was Oh, payouts are
Oh,
out. All right.
it's out. Oh, here I'm going to share it on the screen. I just looked it up. I'm going to share on screen. Here we go. So I'm going to make you stick
I'm
around
not.
for a few more moments.
I'm not seeing them. I didn't get my AB payout either, so I'm gonna close it and reopen it. That might be the issue.
I've got it on my screen. You can pull it up on the YouTube and look at it if you want.
No, well, I need to look at my payout because that's an important number.
All right. So, man, let's go take a look at these
685.
winners.
But yeah, I got fifth place.
Yeah,
Hmm.
fifth place.
I
Yeah,
profited 385 then.
yeah, man, that was tight. Yeah, so you ended up being 4 behind. It looks like from first place. Um,
That's not. Yeah, it was Doctor Slim Jim. Look, he changed his
yeah,
name back.
changed it at the end. Zeph came in second and Batman in third. Wow, what a crazy night, man.
That was. I really enjoyed it. I didn't get top three, but I still went. Hey, it was still a great night.
Look at Io, man,
All right, so I'm
took
gonna put
a dump there. Like
385
poor
for
Io. Io was up in top
where-
3 too. Pharaoh took 25th place exactly. Now look at
Oh
him.
wow, man. All right, so it looks like my profits for January. Racer is 1,818 so far. And that's only with one event, by the way.
Yeah.
Fishing 1,746. That's with two events. And then golf is 874. That was because I did the two beta or the two testing ones and made some pretty good.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
only able to hit the second one of that one, I think.
and I got referral AB.
Oh, you got a referral too?
Woo-hoo.
Wait, it just showed up?
I got
Oh, because
it
you
just
hadn't
showed up
logged
for me.
out. You hadn't logged out the entire event. That's
Yeah, it
why.
just showed up for me.
And
Well, actually, they do pop. They do pop up. They do pop up in the middle of event. I get the flash and everything when I get those.
I've never had that happen when I've
Same thing
already
for the
been in.
badges. Yeah, it's look, AJ. Almost every time, I get at least one splash. This time it didn't happen that way. I got the splash afterwards, so could have been somebody who was got a good payout for mini games and they just bought a parcel.
Well, but you wouldn't have gotten paid for it yet.
Well, the the referral came shortly after the payout came.
Huh. Yeah, but
Possible.
payout
I'm just saying.
only occurs during midnight UTC, right? And it's currently 7 o'clock Eastern.
Oh yeah, for the badges, yes, but this is for a referral.
Oh, the referral. I'm sorry. You said referral, didn't you?
Oh, I just got another one.
Another referral. Somebody's
Another one just hit.
somebody's
Flying
sharing
parcel.
your. Yeah, go look around. Who's sharing your link right now, huh?
You signed up for it. I've gotten 68B in referrals today. I am keeping track of my. Yeah, that's another reason why I wanted to start keeping because I'm just really curious to see
Well,
how.
you need to pay attention because you need to change out your code often.
I just did yesterday.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I just did today. I just updated it. So I've so far with the 60 that I got today, I have gotten 500 AB in January from referrals.
Wow.
That's 5 people.
Man, gosh, that's pretty good. It's pretty good, man. I've got to figure out how to capitalize on all that like you are. I am not. I need to get my web page up and running. I'm still having a rough time with it. Coming up with
It's
my
kind of
stuff.
hard because now I've kind of established myself
No.
as the guy who has guides.
No. I'm
Um,
nothing to compete with you, right?
oh, I see what you're saying.
Nothing to compete with
Yeah,
you.
you don't want
I'm not
to. All right,
trying to compete
I
with
got
you.
you. All right, so I know Pharaoh's got the corner marketed on YouTube right now.
Yeah, no.
Oh, so
He deserves
that's
that.
interesting. Okay.
What's interesting there?
So what's interesting is that people who didn't play are getting the results now.
Oh, that is interesting. That is very interesting. They've never done that before.
Um, but it could be maybe because they entered, but they didn't actually play a match, but they at least opened it. That might be why, because they had like a vested interest.
I
Um,
don't know.
you don't necessarily have to play a match in order to be able to see the results. I'm kind of curious now to see if that's true of people who didn't even open it.
Interesting. That is interesting.
Oh, but it's still, you know, once it comes up, once you close it, you're not getting back in.
So what I'm doing right now is I'm loading all the way to the bottom. I want to see how many people had at least one win, and this is something I'm doing now because I'm going to keep track of this as often as I can. I'm currently at 1,075, and we're at 2 winned people. Now at 1,100.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's very interesting because what it tells us is that just how many people are giving away AB for the pot.
Well,
Really
yeah.
shouldn't be doing that.
So that's a funny question. I should. Well, we already have
I
that
mean,
answer because we know what the top
it's
500 is.
a lot of people. Yeah, how many people are you at right now?
I'm at 1,200 people right now that have at least
Okay,
put
that's
in
still a
two.
lot.
Yeah.
Do you know how many people have played this and have sworn off
So it's
any
going to
win?
show me people that have won at least one time. It doesn't show people that haven't won at all, but it'll show. It goes all the way down to the last person that won.
Right. If you want to know how many people haven't even won one, you would have to have somebody do a sacrifice. They'd have to spend 2 AB. They do a match and they lose towards the
I
end.
mean, they could also mulligan at the end too.
Well, that's true. And then they can get their AB back.
Yeah, they get their AB back, and they'll get the results screen just
Maybe.
like we would, right? And
Yep.
they can see what place they were in.
Mhm.
But they'd have to time that down
And
to
that's
like the last few seconds.
right. And that's useful information.
But barred this is decent information. I'm now at 1425, and I've reached the ones. Finally, there were a lot more twos than I expected.
I have $11 in rent. Nice.
Oh, so I didn't tell you on the 40x event, I converted $180 worth of Atlas bucks, man.
Oh my gosh, nice.
So a lot of this of what I'm going to be buying on Monday is coming from that crazy conversion. My plan,
nice, 180.
My plan was to hold onto that money in Atlas Earth until I was close to overtaking the current governorship that I'm planning on taking, and just hold there for a while, just gaining a bunch of Atlas bucks, and then just storm it, right? Just take it by.
Oh, that's 72 parcels.
Yeah, it's 72 parcels is what I got from
Nice.
it. But I was planning on doing that later so that I could just bypass it. But this is the best rate I've ever seen on that conversion, so it made sense for me to do it now. And so from
it's
this
probably
point,
not going to come back for a long while.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's maybe a twice a year thing, maybe ish.
Yeah, they've set a precedent though, so it'll probably come back at some point.
You might
hold out for it. I know I will be for a while at least.
Well, I don't have any incentive to convert my rent for a while, right? So I'm gonna hold on to it, right? I'm gonna continue my plan now, just slightly differently.
Right. Exactly, and that's what I'm going to do as well. I'm just going to hold the rent. I'm not going to convert it, and then what I'm going to do with the prolific money is I'm just going to put it into a high interest savings account and just have it accrue interest, and just let it just sit there.
Yeah, I mean, it's the right way to do it.
And
then when you're ready
to
pay
convert
for things,
$19 already, so I felt like I had to give myself that money.
You had to pay yourself back.
Yeah, just a little bit there. My total rent so far is $432.51.
Total. I think I've got more than you total then. I'm in the 500s.
Nice.
Well, I've been
What have you been
playing a
playing
little
this
bit
month?
longer for you than you. Yeah.
Mhm.
But you've now got
I mean,
more parcels than me because of your winning.
right. So eventually I'm gonna catch up
Yeah, yeah. It's
because
not
I'm
going to take
ahead.
very
So
long.
yeah, these SRBs, it just won't. All right. Well, now that we've had results, now I can jump off.
All right, I'm passing 2021 2100 now. We're still going.
Yep.
We're still
Looks like
going.
Orange just posted the screenshots. So now we've got. You don't even have to take screenshots now.
I'm gonna let this roll and see where I get to.
Looks like GT Jeffrey got 500th place.
At 17 wins.
SD Fog got. I remember him.
Well, he's
Um.
Zupfrog's dad.
Oh, is that who that is?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Zupfrog's
he got
dad.
one win. Yeah, he got 104th place.
Bummer to
I
be
faced him
four
before.
away. Oh yeah.
I know. Someone has to be though. Someone has to be.
Sometimes it's me.
Yeah,
No,
awful.
yeah, yeah. So he's pretty good at the games. He just must not have had a full time to play.
Yeah, it must be. Cinex, he got 68th place. That's the person who beat me. Um,
Yeah, I think some of the more hardcore players have kind of taken their foot off the gas a little bit, man. Maybe they've determined
yeah,
pushing that hard
I
isn't
noticed
worth it
that.
in the end.
Yeah, they're just no.
Eh,
Diasol. I remember Diasol. He's or yeah, Diasol. He's the person who sent me that video about changing positions. He got 20th place. And yeah, there's Pharaoh, 25th.
Pharaoh
Good job,
got right
Pharaoh.
20. He actually said he was upset with his performance for some reason tonight. I think hitting 25th place exactly is perfect, right? He wasn't going to make the leaderboard, so
Yeah. The thing of it is though, I would feel much better to have a little bit of a lead than to be right there at 25th.
well,
That is not
but his math
a
worked
place I
out. The
want to
math
be.
worked out.
It did,
He got
it
he got
did,
as
but it's
close as he
still
could.
it's like, you gotta be like, the whole time, just like me trying to get third place, you know. But that was a lot more fun though.
Well, I think part of his problem is North Carolina was tough. He said even coming in 25th place, he was fifth in the state.
Oh my gosh.
That's rough, man. Because he's got
Yeah.
Heretic,
That
he's got was Akari there now too. Um, it's a tough state. He came in 25th and got fifth in his state. I think that's what
Gnome
made
of
him.
Doom.
Oh,
He just said something in here that I thought was a very good summary of this event. He says, "What a ride. Everyone who showed up for top 100 knew what to expect today. All the ranks went up, and that podium race was a hoot."
it was a blast, man. It was fun to watch.
Great summary.
Well, with that, my scrolling has ended at 2,773. All right, that is the number of players that won one. All right, I'm gonna take a screenshot of that right there.
How many
Got
was it?
two
How many was
thousand
it?
seven hundred and seventy-three.
That many people, only one game.
So let me go and look at the
Yeah,
number where it goes from 2 to 1. Let me get that
that's
number.
crazy. All right, I gotta go.
I'm sorry, man. I'm just having so much fun talking with you. Anyway,
I know, I am, but it's at some point I just have to.
I
Hey
understand.
man, thanks for inviting me. I really appreciate this.
Well,
I've just been a blast.
yeah, I hope we can do it again here in the near future. It's been a lot of fun. All right.
Enjoy your night.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Join the Discord. Follow Tasty's Guide. Man, lots of fun stuff. I'll talk to you guys later.
Have a good night.
Bye.